So he's going to be on the field playing football. Hard to say how much at the moment, but I would imagine for sure a series and maybe 2 in the first game with the starters, so he'll play.
In NFL news today, Panthers cornerback J.C. Horn was involved in a car accident this morning on his way to work, and he did not practice today. It is believed he suffered no significant injuries as he was on the field watching Panthers practice. The Chargers have officially signed wide receiver Keenan Allen today as the wide receiver returns to L.A. Allen spent last season with the Bears after being traded for a 4th-round pick, where he picked up 744 yards and 7 touchdowns in 15 games. For our foundation repair and waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
HL 104.5 The Zone Wednesday edition, which means what, Slay Dog?
Hump day.
It is indeed Hump Day. It feels like it should be Thursday to me. I don't know why. I'm just speeding through this week.
That's the heat outside.
You told me May. You said May specifically went slow AF.
It did, man. This one, July flew. We're rolling through this one, too.
We're rolling through August.
Yeah.
And we are broadcasting live in Cool Springs. We are bringing the noise to Cool Springs. Today we'll be here until 6 o'clock, broadcasting live from a great new restaurant and bar called Fozzy's in Cool Springs.
Great setup.
Which, just put it in your GPS or get here, but over by, I don't know, Chick-fil-A, Sperry's, all that stuff.
Yeah, right next to Sperry's. Behind Chick-fil-A.
That's perfect.
Yeah, right next to Sperry's.
Yeah.
That gets right here.
Back behind McDonald's.
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We're right here. The Zone van is out. The Zone Sprinter van is out front.
Yeah, the Curbster Transit Mobile is outside.
Wait, what? Why are we changing the name of it?
Because it's not a Sprinter. Mercedes is a Sprinter.
Oh. It's a different brand of vehicle?
Ford's a little different. Two Rivers, yeah.
What were we in going to Atlanta?
That was a Mercedes.
Okay.
Sprinter, yeah.
Shout out Ramon Foster.
There we go. That was Savage Mobile.
The Savage Mobile was out at Titans practice today. The Titans practice today, we will talk a lot about that. You'll hear a lot of audio from what went on there. They are now taking off, like as we speak, to go to Tampa.
Yep.
They were set to take off at 3 o'clock today. Coach Mack normally visits with us on Wednesdays at 4 o'clock. See,
you're going to make this Thursday. You're going to make this Thursday.
That means I'll have 2 Fridays. I don't know. Anyway, he normally hops on with us, but he'll be in the air, so he's going to hop on Friday. So the Titans and the Buccaneers will take a team practice on Thursday, and they'll do that in Tampa. Buck Rising will be there, and then he'll hop on with us to talk about what happened.
Yes, absolutely. And shout out to Buck, man. Buck had a little special guest slide through on him today.
Yeah, what happened there?
Man, I don't know.
I just saw a picture.
Listen, OG Jelly Roll. Yeah, Jelly Roll wanted to come through. He jumped on with Buck, man. He always just surprised jump on with Buck a lot.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like the third or fourth time. One time he'll call in, then he'll come hop on live.
I felt like he was cheating on us when I saw that picture, but maybe he cheated on them when he came on with us.
Yeah, that's probably more what it is. You know, Buck is a hog, man. Buck hogs all of the celebrities with him. So
like Boss Hog, Buck Hog.
Yeah.
All right. Dawn Davenport will be here shortly. She is dealing with some ESPN stuff that she needs to deal with, and she'll be here. But we'll be broadcasting live here at Fozzy's. You need to check this place out, man. This is a cool venue because, like, the downstairs is cool. They've got, like, a U-shaped bar that has cool lighting on it, great seats, like bar seats.
Very much so.
And then they have, like, an upper deck where you can look down on the bar downstairs, and they've got TVs everywhere, and it's a really cool place. So Rodney and his crew, 2 locations now in Middle Tennessee. They opened up at Spring Hill, and it's funny because, like, I told Rodney before the show started, like, when we mentioned that we were coming to Fozzy's, I had multiple people reach out to me and tell me how great that place was.
Yeah.
And that they were excited that they were opening in Cool Springs, and now they are open in Cool Springs. So that's what's going on here. Your boy Kevin from Spring Hill Heating and Cooling is over there too, and I think the grandbaby is here.
I'm telling you, man. I've been telling y'all about it like the last month, man. Don't be shocked. She make an appearance out here.
I think the grandbaby is representing something you might want to be represented.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I'm all in on that.
You can see it right over there.
Uncle Slay love the kids.
Oh, here she comes.
Hey, whoa. That's a doll right there.
There's all kinds. She's ensconced in orange and white.
Hey, man. That is a pure doll. Don't bring over till we get the live stream up. When we get the live stream rolling, she got to come. Hey, make a cameo.
So the menu is very creative too. I'm looking at burrito quesadillas.
So what would you go with off the menu?
Oh, man, the Fozzy bowl looks good. Chicken, brown rice, jalapenos, banana peppers, shredded cheese, lettuce, tortilla strips, chipotle ranch sauce.
Wow,
you can add steak to it if you want. Meaty mac and cheese.
Meaty. What's the meat in the mac and cheese?
3 cheese blend mac and cheese, fried chicken tossed in your favorite wing sauce.
Oh, wait a minute.
Breadcrumb topping.
So they're trying to do something right now.
They do have wings too, Slay Dog.
Let me go down that road. Let me see what's going on. Talk to me.
Bone-in wings, 1 pound.
Only way to roll.
Flavors: hot, mild, honey barbecue, garlic parmesan, Korean pepper, mango habanero, teriyaki, Cajun dry rub, honey sriracha, hot barbecue, dressings, ranch or blue cheese.
Yeah.
Are you a ranch or blue cheese guy?
Absolute ranch. No question about it.
Blue cheese never needs to come anywhere near anything, anywhere near me.
Savage loves that stuff. I hate it.
It's funny, man. People even like blue cheese is like the most divisive thing in food.
It's dumb.
People hate it or love it. There's no in between.
It ain't.
There's not a guy that's like, maybe I'll do blue cheese today. Maybe I won't do blue cheese today.
Blue cheese is the wicked witch. I'm telling you, the dressings. Like you don't never, this is the one that you don't never want to pop up. Like you always like Cinderella to come through. You know what I mean? Even when she lose her shoe. But the sisters is cool. It's the mama that you really didn't want. The blue cheese was the mama. See, you want the ranch first. That's Cinderella.
You never want the mama.
No. Then you go back door. Honey mustard. That's one of the sisters. Honey mustard good. You can't. Hey, honey mustard, all right.
Yeah.
Then you get like a little Dijon or some Italian like dressing.
Yeah.
Fine.
Where's the lemon pepper come in all this?
Oh, that's just that's the fairy dust that makes her turn into, Cinderella. You know what I mean? Before everything changed back. But the mama, the one that's the evilest, that's the one you don't want. You don't never hear about blue cheese being at no parties. It's all I'm telling you. It's all good. It's all good. That's what you don't want. So blue cheese, you figure your life out. We don't want you.
By the way,
but cool if you want it here.
We have 3HL stickers here, and I don't have very many of them left.
My Boom Boom Room shirts.
Oh, Slay Dog.
Therapy, man. Therapy did it, dog.
They therapy to help you.
No, they wore me out.
Oh, physical therapy.
Dude, I fell asleep on the therapy table after I was done.
Wow.
Man, I'm telling
you. All your videos, you're like screaming. You fell asleep.
I screamed today. I just didn't post a video. Because it was too painful today. That might have hurt some people. So I didn't even post that one. But I iced and fell asleep. One leg lunges and wall sits and, man, all kind of leg extensions.
What are wall sits? Like you sit down and you
like
lift
when you
up
used to get in trouble
wall?
Against a kid. Against a kid. When you were a kid, and they say go sit on the wall, and you had some people make you hold your arms out and your legs be trembling and shaking.
But you can't go all the way down.
No, you ain't going out. No, who me? It's like sitting in a chair. Almost against the wall with no chair.
But with no chair.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Man.
That'd be hard for me, and I ain't got nothing going on.
3 sets of 30, dog. I'm telling you.
3 sets of 30 seconds?
Yes.
Oh.
Trembling.
All right. Well, more preseason football coming up tomorrow.
Darn.
By the way, let me just go ahead and, because this just popped into my head. The Titans play the Buccaneers on Saturday at 6:30, right? You can catch Titans Radio, the new form of Titans Radio, right here on 104.5 The Zone. 6:30 kickoff. The point spread in that game, Titans at Buccaneers. I would love to know the last time the Titans were favored in any game, much less a preseason game.
Had to be a couple years.
The Titans, y'all, are favored by 4.5 against the Buccaneers in Tampa.
They were favored in one game last year.
One?
It was the Patriots game, and they lost.
Yeah.
Hey, we did it on purpose, though.
They lost on purpose?
Hey, we could be preseason champions with the Titans, man.
We don't want to do that either. We wouldn't listen.
Isn't it the Ravens that held on to that streak
They weren't
of
defeated forever.
We've never lost in the preseason in 30 years or some crazy.
That's your Super Bowl champion this year.
I'm
just going to
rolling
go
with
ahead
that
and say that. You are, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you said that yesterday. Yep.
Mm-hmm. You Callahan, ain't you?
Here we go. Here we go, Jim.
Listen, I'm telling you right now, I expect Mark Andrews to make up, play with a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah.
The new additions, Derrick Henry, it's
Johnny Gill's playing?
Ooh.
New addition?
Yeah. And yeah. And Bell be able to vote too. Put them in there. Yeah, all of them.
BBD.
I'm telling you, man, I expect them to come back. We was some things on their mind, man.
Yeah, and Lamar Jackson another year in that system, and he's turned into a great drop back quarterback. And I mean the king and the duck. So Lamar Jackson, the duck, the king and the duck. The king.
What's the
duck? That's from White Man Can't Jump.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The king and the duck. The king ain't letting down, man.
No, he won't.
He's not slowing down.
Why would you
because running backs slow down when they hit 30.
Yeah, but you also got blocking for you.
He's got something special. He must have that lemon pepper special dust.
That's out there. You
By
come
the way,
to Fozzie's.
I finished the SEC football.
Did you?
What's it called? Saturday.
Any
given Saturday.
Any given Saturday. Yep.
Why can we not remember that?
I can't. You can't.
Well, but then I make you stumble.
I know. You the one messing me up.
Any given Saturday, I finished it.
How was it?
It's incredible.
Okay.
Now, if I'm an Ole Miss fan, I'm like, hey, where were we? If I'm a Kentucky fan, I'm like, hey, where were we?
That's their fault, though.
Well, Ole Miss was good.
Yep, they opted out of doing it.
Oh, they did?
Texas,
Texas
Alabama,
wasn't in it. Alabama wasn't
Ole
in it.
Miss,
That's
Kentucky,
right.
And one more, Missouri. Opted out of doing
Why would Missouri opt out? Nobody even knows who they are anyway outside of Missouri fans.
It's great exposure. I would think Lane would want the exposure too.
Lane would
Yeah. Yep. I can understand Sark down there.
Drink would.
Drink. This is up his alley.
He would perform.
Maybe he didn't know how the season was going to shake out though.
But they followed Tennessee around all year, and all they did basically was the loss to Arkansas. But that was on they focused on Arkansas in that game.
Yep.
In the Tennessee Vandy game.
See, I ain't made it that far. I'm on episode 4.
Oh my gosh!
Just finished episode 4.
I love Clark Lee, and I love Diego Pavia. Man, they were talking trash that week.
Were they?
Inside their own building.
That's real.
We ain't losing to the.
That's what they're
MF
supposed
and
to.
Vols and you should supposed to. But yeah, they got hammered.
I like it, and I like that it's out.
Oh, here comes Seth.
No, Ross corrected me. Apparently, the Titans did win that Patriots game last year in overtime.
Oh, yeah.
I do not remember that.
I don't know. Who cares?
I just remember Drake May throwing that insane touchdown pass that, I thought that's what won them, but I guess it tied the game.
I'm not even sure if I watched that game, though. That's what's crazy.
That's fair. Listen, they only won 3.
Yeah, so we should remember the 3.
I don't know.
It's because we flushed the year.
What was it, at Houston? Was that one of the ones?
I don't know, dude. I can't tell you the 3.
I can't think. That's
I
bananas.
flushed it.
Yeah, we can't think of the 3 wins.
Banana peppers you can get in the Fozzy Bowl here at Fozzy's.
I love banana peppers. Let me see that menu, man, while you looking through your notes.
I'm not looking through anything. I'm just trying to get organized. Organized chaos, 3HL. That's what we are. Babsy will be here in a minute. Brent Doherty, Ron Slay with you. Fozzy's in Cool Springs. Y'all come hang out. They've got libations, and they've got great food.
Plenty of them.
And Kirby's here. I mean, why wouldn't you want to see Kirby? And our friend Mark is over there. What up, Mark?
Can I give props real quick?
Mark's a big Giants fan.
Yeah, Mark's in for it this year.
Yeah.
Let me give some props real quick, man. Y'all in for it, Mark.
Me and Slade loved Daniel Jones, but he's no longer there, so I don't know what to do.
He's with the Colts.
Yeah.
What they got? Who y'all got? The quarterback.
Russell Wilson.
And
Jameis Winston.
Oh, yeah.
Jackson Dart.
Oh, ooh.
And who's the other guy?
The guy from
me.
He's not going to make the team.
Might as well be me.
I don't even know what he said.
This is what I'm telling you, man. Shout out to Fozzie's, dog, for coming out with a regular burger.
Not double patty.
The double patty smash burger, that's cool, man, if it floats your boat, man. But give me a cold-blooded, regular burger. Single patty, juicy. Like that.
We've been on this a long time. Like, there are a lot of guys out here. We may look like we're not doing this, but look, we're trying to watch out for our girlish figure.
No, they ain't got nothing to do with no figure. I just want the burger. I'm tired of the smash burger. If I want that, I'll say give me a double burger with cheese. I want a single patty burger with cheese.
You can get it here.
Yeah, the thick burger. Like, come on, man. Like, well, I'm going to make me open up a restaurant.
Look, man.
Fozzy's and Slays.
Rodney was reading your mind when he created the menu.
He's on it. I appreciate that.
We need to get Rodney on here to talk about his restaurant.
We most definitely will.
Also, the server came up. I was talking with Rodney and Kevin earlier, and then Becky and Tanya were over there. And I was like, they had drinks, you know. Becky likes her Tito's.
I do too.
And am I telling on people when I do this?
Yeah, probably.
Tanya had a Moscow Mule. I love those glasses because they're super cold. They stay super cold the whole time. But I was talking to those guys. And server comes over and she's like, would you like a drink? I was like, no, I got to go talk into a microphone. But, like, that's where the sales reps are.
They would love one.
They're doing their job.
Yeah, they're supposed to.
They're doing their job. Hanging out and mingling. Yeah. Fozzy's in Cool Springs, that's where we are. We'll get into some of the Titans stuff that happened today. What did Brian Callahan say about Cam Ward bouncing back from the weekend? Got it for you. Next, 3HL 104.5 The Zone. Gupton Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, that's where you need to go to get that next new vehicle. Whether you're looking for a car, truck, SUV, or Jeep, my guys at Gupton are ready to help you out. Daniel Gupton and his crew are there, and all you need to do is let them know what you're looking for, and they'll be able to point you in the right direction. They will help make the numbers work, and it'll be that easy. Just take your test drive, go inside, and as I said, they will help make the numbers work, and you'll be rocking and rolling. Just 30 minutes from downtown Nashville, about 30 minutes, 3450 Tom Austin Highway in beautiful Springfield, Tennessee. And these guys will help you out. After the point of sale as well, their service department is phenomenal, and they'll let you know when you need an oil change or tire rotation, whatever you need. They will let you know. So check out GuptonMotors.com. That is the website. All of the dealership information is there. Address, phone number, inventory. Pre-owned inventory is phenomenal, y'all, and you can check them out at GuptonMotors.com. Current deals going on in August. Again, you can see these online at GuptonMotors.com, but 20% off MSRP on certain 2025 Ram 1500 models. 2024 Ram heavy-duty trucks over $10,000 off. 2025 Jeep Wranglers over $5,000 off. Huge selection of pre-owned inventory with competitive market pricing. Finance approvals for anyone, any credit situation, they can get you approved. GuptonMotors.com, that's Gupton Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Zone. Brent Doherty, Ron Slay, and guess who's here, y'all? Babsy. What up?
That just hits.
What are you doing?
Doesn't it hit on a Wednesday in a bar?
It does hit on a Wednesday, but I'm convinced today is Thursday, so I'm just going to go with that.
Yeah, that's all right.
So y'all might not see me on Friday because Friday will be tomorrow. So have a good weekend.
Okay, holla.
Oh, well.
Holla back.
Zephyr do the show.
Slato, you going to try the wings here at Fozzy's in Cool Springs?
I absolutely am. If they okay with me grading them.
Well, I mean,
it is what it is.
you're serious with that thing.
Yeah, they asked me to come out.
I know. The last time we were at a live place, he graded them, and it wasn't a great grade.
No, it wasn't.
Like, he doesn't
I can't
hold
remember
back.
where we were. Yeah.
Were you like Cam
You want
Ward?
honesty? Here's Ron Slay on wings.
Were you like Cam Ward on the offense? It was mid.
That's exactly what was going on. I mean,
You might have actually used that word.
I might. It was something similar.
It's all right.
I will I'm telling you what. They have the opportunity to tell me to go a different direction, and I'm okay with doing that. So give me the best thing on the move.
It really is a creative menu. And
Yeah, I heard you talking about it on my way over here.
where is the menu?
Over there.
Zeph has
I
the
don't know.
menu.
I got to check it out. Check it out.
Zephyr has
Check it
it.
out.
What you been up to, Babs?
So I just wrapped up my second day of ESPN college football meetings. We do our seminar every year where every single person involved in college football coverage for ESPN all convenes in the same place. And it's awesome because we go through analytics stuff. We listen to, we had every single conference commissioner on in an off the record, not recorded, not allowed to tweet or take notes
Hey.
conversation. So it was very insightful.
Yeah.
Which I won't tell you.
Honest and all those things. Yeah.
Yes, I won't tell you what was said, but it gives everybody at ESPN nice insight. We are talking about expansion and the college football playoff and what's going on and what the next deadline is and all of that. So usually we do it in person. They chose, like every other year, they kind of do virtual instead. I mean, think about it. It's like 300 people. So not cheap to take us all in person.
Right.
So this year we did virtual, which is why I am able to be here today. So I missed you guys yesterday, but it was great, very insightful, and man, I can't wait for this college football season.
Well, nothing weird happened on the show yesterday. I mean, we were just
I'm sure.
straightforward. It was like basically it was like if you watch PBS on television. Like the McNair Lair report or whatever, McNeil Lair report. That's how it was. The show was, very vanilla.
It always is.
We did not go off script.
We did not talk about Greek mythology whatsoever.
What?
I promise you, did not
Listen,
bring up.
all I care
at all.
about is the fact that every single one of you are here today, so you managed to not get fired on my off day, which is great news.
How y'all get fired on my day off?
Right? No,
Wouldn't that be
that's
something?
exactly what would happen.
Yeah, Babs comes back. She's all by herself. It's the Babs show. What happened to Slay and Doherty? I don't know.
No,
Just out here.
that would not happen. It'd be the Kirby and Zeph show.
By the way, your friends Mike and Casey are here, and my friends and Slay's friends, Mike and Casey, are here. Casey, happy birthday, Casey!
Happy birthday!
Look, y'all, everybody in the back. She's got her hand up. It's her birthday.
What's up, Casey?
Tell her happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
If everybody
You
buys
Georgia
her a
fan,
drink,
you?
she'll be freaking loaded when she gets out of here.
Spike it with bulldog juice, though.
Her husband's here. He can drive home.
Yeah, Mike's looking all professional and everything. Casey's like, it's my birthday.
So everybody that hears me say my obnoxious Georgia fan friend,
Yes.
that's her. So if
Absolutely.
you want to give her a Go Vols, a War Eagle, anything, and you're down, feel free, because she is all about them Georgia Bulldogs.
This is what
She's
I've learned about
relentless.
Casey. When Casey gets going, her brain goes 1,000 miles per hour.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I don't know if I can keep up with this. But I love you
she's
anyway.
something.
Also, our friends Aaron and Sarah and Glenn are over there.
What up?
What up, Aaron and Sarah? We can't mention Aaron without Sarah or Sarah without Aaron.
Yeah, because I want to know who you're talking about.
And Aaron had a meeting earlier, so Sarah was by herself at the table, and Slave's like, I don't know what to do with this. Like, it's not Aaron and Sarah.
Where's the other one?
Yeah. So we
Yes,
appreciate
so come
them.
hang out with us. This is a really cool place.
Yep, and Rodney runs his place, so y'all show him some love. because he is giving back to Middle Tennessee, and we appreciate that. 2 locations now, Spring Hill and in Cool Springs, just open here. And our guy Kevin from Spring Hill Heating and Cooling is here with the grandbaby.
Is Tyler here? Tyler's the one that got the mouse out of my attic.
Yeah, Tyler get the work done.
Yeah.
Tyler out there.
He's probably working.
Playing. That's guaranteed. That's what he's doing.
He's the one that had the
Kevin
the
ain't
little
with the
critter
Kevin
fall
ain't
on
with the
his
baby
head.
girl.
Sorry about that.
You can watch the show live, YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
Buck said today in a tweet, today was a good day for the offense.
Okay.
So you head down to Tampa with a good day.
So does that mean tomorrow's going to be a bad day for the offense? Because
I mean, it's been
they
up and
put
down. It's been up and down.
back-to-back together yet?
That's
At least
a great
from an
question.
outsider's perspective, they have not.
So they practiced here. Ramon and Will did their show live from there. Buck did too, right? And that's when Jelly Roll popped up.
Oh, he went out to check out the Titans.
That is correct.
Am I wrong to be kind of sad about that? Like, I really want Jelly Roll to be on our show.
Oh, he's like best
what
buddies
it
with
is.
Buck.
Yeah.
We just got to let that one go.
He is buddies with Buck. That's true.
Yeah, I mean, he has been on our show before. But
He has. But you missed it. You were not there
I was
that
not.
day. So, Jelly Roll, listen. Come to our show when all 3 of us are here, and we'll be good. And you can have your little romance with Buck. That's fine.
A little romance.
That's fine. It's more than fun.
So did you?
But they were flying out at 3, so they're in the air. They're going to Tampa. They're going to have the joint practice session tomorrow, which sounds weird when I say that, but it's true. And then Buck Rising will be there. He'll jump on with us tomorrow and tell us what he saw.
There's going to be a fight.
So, wow, drop
Slay,
the mic.
you with us?
Drop the mic, Slay.
Kirby just looked like his life was going to end there.
Now, because Kirby probably was thinking, like, that's about to happen because I set it on my knee.
Yep.
You put the mic on your knee?
Yeah, just sit there.
Why
for
would
a
you
second.
do that?
I was balancing.
Watched that in slow motion and thought he surely is. And then you look.
Hey, props to
and
you,
went down
Kirby.
to your foot.
Yeah.
Props to you, Kirby, for not reacting at all.
Oh, I
no, he did.
react. Oh, I
He did.
reacted. My heart stopped for half a second.
And he
Meanwhile-
rolled his eyes.
Meanwhile, Eggy Bob's over here just laughing his ass off.
Sounded like a body on the Carol Burnett show hitting the ground.
It's all right. My bad, Kurt. The fight, though, do you think it's going to be one? Listen.
1,000%.
The coaches don't want them, and I'll tell you why. Because they view it as a waste of time.
Makes
That's
sense.
the only reason. I think they like the alpha male part of it, and the competitive part of it, but it is a waste of time. They're counting the drills that they're missing.
So we going.
You don't think there's going to be a scuffle?
I definitely think it's going to be a
Sure.
scuffle.
Yesterday
no question.
we put it at 97%.
No question.
Okay, yeah.
But
It happens every time.
My question is, it's not will there be a fight, because there's going to be a fight.
Scuffle.
Scuffle. We'll
I like
call it a
that one better,
scuffle.
yeah.
We'll call it a scuffle.
Because a fight
It's not, a fight is like throwing punches.
Like we've seen fights
there
before.
might not be
yeah.
a throwing
I think
punches
it was like
fight.
two
Yeah.
years ago when Dallas did it, and they had to.
There was
they
a,
ended the joint practice.
There was one yesterday between the Colts and Ravens. The first-round pick, Nate Wiggins,
He got thrown out.
He started throwing punches coming
Oh,
off the
come on,
bench, and he
Rook.
got thrown out
Yeah.
of practice.
Who was
See,
the
that's
Seattle
a fight.
receiver that kept fighting everybody?
Not DK, was it?
DK Metcalf. Yep. Multiple days he was fighting people.
I do remember
Dude,
that.
I wouldn't fight
I do
that guy
remember
either. He's
yeah,
massive.
I do remember that. It was I do remember
I don't
that.
want to mess with him.
Nah, it's a big old boy right there.
All my Cool Springs people are coming out. Jay's over here. Anyway, so I don't think so. I think there will be a fight. Like, I know we're using the word scuffle. That's 100% going to happen. So the question I thought of was, what's the over/under number of scuffles? Should I set it at 2.5 or 3.5?
If it's 2.5, I'm going under. Yeah,
I would go 2.5.
because I got 2.
You might set it at 2.
Yeah, that's where it's gonna get dicey.
Now you have to do halves, so you get the.
Oh, yeah, you're right. 2.5.
So 1.5 or 2.5?
2.5.
Set it at 2.5 and you go under.
I'm going under.
Okay. See, I would go under 2. Set it at 1.5.
It's only one day.
I think it's 1 day.
That's the other thing.
That's a great point, Seth. If this was multiple
Normally
days,
it's 2 days.
2 days.
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
second day, they get testy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Set it at 1.5. I go over.
1.5, I go
I
over.
ain't
2.5, I go under. It's either going to be 2 or 3.
Okay, who
That's
starts
what's
it?
tough about the 2.5. That's why it needs to be a
I
2.5.
think I think it's you say who it's gonna be?
Yeah.
Who's the first guy to get involved?
Who's the perpetrator?
From a Titans perspective.
Listen, first of all, from a Titans perspective, if I'm on the O line, I'm looking. I'm looking for one.
Kevin Tyler?
I'm
Nah,
looking for one. No,
he's
I would
too
think
old.
that's what I would
J.C.
think.
Latham.
That's what I would think. I would
J.C.
think
Latham.
Latham, just because, like, it's got to be. You got to have a protector on the line.
Right, but I think the old guys are like wanting to set a tone for the younger dudes. Like, hey man, we're out here to
You know who team this is.
This ain't fun.
You know who
Like-
O-line this is. Skoronski and Latham. These other guys, Dan Moore, all them, like,
They're
appreciate
just,
y'all, but
they're just here to fix it for
there
now.
you go. There you go.
But the future of your line is
There
Skoronski
you
and
go.
Latham.
Easton Freeze just put out there the other day, maybe it was yesterday. He said the best pass protector on the line is Peter Skoronski, and it's not close. He said then it's J.C. Latham, and then it's not close.
There you go.
So to your point,
That's what you want.
those are your guys.
Anytime
right?
you need
Even
to-
though they're
yeah.
young guys, those are your guys. Third-year guy, second-year guy.
I go Big Jeff. I don't know what y'all are smoking.
Yeah, well,
That's kind of like the free money. Like, of course, it's going to be Big Jeff.
Yeah, I
That's
like to
the
be
free money.
right.
Yeah. What about Jarvis?
We're all about honesty.
Bradley
here.
Jr.
No.
I don't know if it's gonna be Big Jeff, man. I feel a
Bradley's
different.
kind of scrappy, but
I feel a different leaf being turned over leadership for Big Jeff.
he does like to test people, though.
Now that don't mean he finna go out
Dude,
there and
he's
talk
annoying.
crazy. No question.
On the field,
No question.
he's annoying.
I
He's
think
going
he
to
know where
piss
the line at,
somebody
though.
off. Nope, he's gonna push it right up to that line, and somebody else is gonna cross over it.
So one of the Tampa Bay offensive linemen.
Yes.
Or
Started.
I could 100% see.
That's how Jeff Simmons gets involved first, from a Titan perspective. Yes.
Or Sweat getting in.
I could definitely see Cam talking some
Sweat.
trash.
Yeah.
And one of the Tampa Bay defensive players, starts talking back and maybe gets a little too upset, and then that's when the offensive line steps in.
Yeah. Now you also are about to play this team on Saturday too.
That's the other
So,
way. Yeah.
Which Brian Callahan talked about his plan for the starters. So we know that they're going to play. Have y'all played that yet?
Nope.
Okay, let's play that real quick, can we?
Yeah, we're going to play. Our starters are going to play. We're going to play in all 3 preseason games. That's just like we did last year, similar process. The joint practices do change a little bit of how much, you kind of gauge how physical the practice is and how much those guys might need, but they're going to play in every game, and we're going to let Cam play. So he's going to be on the field playing football. Hard to say how much at the moment. We'll work through that as we get to the practice tomorrow, but I would imagine for sure a series and maybe 2 in the first game with the starters, so he'll play.
All right, so there you go. Yay.
He'll be on the field playing football. That's good.
That's great. But does it change too because it's 1 joint practice instead of 2? Originally, it was scheduled to be 2.
Right.
I guess Tampa Bay changed that. I don't know. But anyway, so what? Oh, look, Big Jeff is on with Sarah Walsh right now with his little one in his lap. But anyway, so I was kind of disappointed that he said 1 series, maybe 2. I was like, oh, man. But I get it. It's the first preseason game.
Yeah.
I know that. I think from listening to their thought on it, we'll probably see more of Cam moving forward in the preseason. At least you get just a glimpse of them in this one.
This is the other part I think on the 2. With the way the depth is at the QB spot, he's going to get a whole bunch of reps in the joint practice. With the 1s, I believe with the 2s, I don't think it'll be much that changes from what we've been able to see in practice when it spills over to the joint practice with them going against each other. Just on Saturday, we won't get to see it as fans, but the build-up down there, I expect them to take a lot of reps with the 1s and a lot of reps with the 2s because of how the depth is, depending on how physical it is and what they got control over if the players are listening. You know what I'm saying? So I'm cool with that because you're going to see some looks in that joint practice too.
Oh,
that's going to be
absolutely.
identical to what you would see in the game.
Right.
So he's going to get a lot of reps. So 2 series, I ain't tripping off that. Especially with a joint practice. Now, if they didn't have the joint practice, then we need to see a lot more. I would say probably 1.5 if it wasn't a joint practice.
But it also is the first preseason game. I mean,
That
how
too.
many days have they been
Yep.
practicing since
straight.
walking into this game? You also don't want to push it.
That's right.
And, I mean, not to be this person, but You got to protect your quarterback at all
Absolutely
costs because
do.
look what you have behind him.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm sorry, Tim and Brandon.
Yeah, no, that's factual. You talking about number one versus career backups.
You're not winning games with those guys.
No, there's no way. I
We
mean,
barely winning games with our guys.
Brandon Allen is clearly the number 2.
Yeah.
And there's a gap between him and Boyle, but you're not winning games with either one of those guys.
and you know it. So
And you know this.
at that point, you do have to protect your quarterback.
Yeah.
Ross, let's go to cut 2. Brian Callahan talking about before practice today, what practice will look like in Tampa.
Pretty similar to a practice here, points of emphasis. On a one-day practice with Tampa will be a little bit different than a 2-day practice with Atlanta. You get it. The 2 days give you some chances to break some things up, but you'll see all the major situations. You'll see some third down. You'll see red zone. You'll see 2-minute. All the stuff that we work here every day. It'll be good to go against somebody else.
See, that's what I'm saying right there. You got. That's why in that joint practice you're gonna see a lot of them. In the game. We cool. We done seen what we needed to see. We on to the next. On to Atlanta. I like that.
On to Atlanta. 9 days on the road.
Rest up, baby.
Brian Callahan.
What part of practice? He was talking about different scenarios, situations. That is the beauty of the joint practices because you're doing it against a side that doesn't know what's coming,
Right.
and your offense doesn't know what they're going to do defensively. What are you most looking forward to? Red zone work, third down. Just
I don't know if there's any one
7-on-7.
honestly. That's a great question. And, for me, I think with a rookie quarterback, it just changes into, let's just see what we see continued growth.
Right.
See how he does with a new team and new players where, he struggled with the unscripted stuff. Cam Ward did a few days ago. And I wonder, a lot of these joint practices are very scripted. So I wonder if there is some unscripted stuff that's going to go on there. Don't know. We'll talk with Buck about that tomorrow. But that's where the fighting could happen and stuff like that. But we'll see. I'm sorry, Babs. I don't have a real clear answer for that. I just, want to see continued growth. Slay, you got anything of emphasis?
Yeah, definitely. Mine is third down.
so is mine.
Okay.
Yeah, I think when you get to that point, it's about when you look at what we were not able to see last year, and that was the check downs to move the chains or giving yourself an opportunity to say, all right, it's 3rd and 7. It's okay to go get 5 and give us an opportunity to say, all right, 4th and 2 on our side of the 50. Let's go, y'all. We don't want to kick. Let's go. Yeah. We didn't get that opportunity last year. And it opens up so much more of the playbook. And you're not going for the gusto. I think last year we got caught trying to go for the gusto quite a bit, which kind of narrowed the playbook down. So, yeah, give me third down. That was the other practice that I was out there on.
Yeah.
Seeing the
that's
third
true.
down, and it was like,
They struggled.
A little choppy. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, yeah.
So I'm with you on that. That's where I am.
More Titans notes when we come back. Stay tuned. Fozzy's Bar and Grill, that's where we are in Cool Springs. You can check them out online, Fozzy'sFranklin.net. 600A Fraser Drive in Cool Springs. They have the Spring Hill location as well. Fozzy's Bar and Grill, where the food's bold, the beer's cold, and the game's always on. Experience it, Fozzy's. More 3HL next. We'll be here till 6. Come see us, 104.5 The Zone.
All right, want to tell you about Xfinity. It's officially moving season, right? Yes. So what is important? Your Wi-Fi. A time filled with hours of packing, unpacking, lots of bubble wrap. The first thing you need to do when moving into your new home, make sure that Wi-Fi is booming. And you can do that with Xfinity. Super quick, easy to set up, and then boom, you'll have your new home hooked up with the ultimate Wi-Fi experience, faster than the time it takes you to parallel park that moving truck. Then you'll be back online with the most reliable Wi-Fi with the best in-class equipment from Xfinity. So kick back, relax, stream your favorite movies and TV shows while someone else deals with all those boxes. Because with Xfinity, the only thing you have to worry about is remembering which box you pack the remote into. Make the right and easy move with Xfinity. Learn more with Xfinity.com/move. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas. Most reliable Wi-Fi claim based on Open Signal Awards USA. Fixed broadband experience report August 2024.
On 104.5 The Zone, Brent Doherty, Don Davenport, Ron Slay, broadcasting live in Cool Springs, Fozzy's Bar and Grill. Man, great crowd out here. Great food. Libations, TVs everywhere. Come see us. We'll be here until 6 o'clock. And we would love to see you. Davenport's over here holding babies. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, Oh my gosh, it's the sweetest, cutest little baby. I mean, minus that Tennessee orange stuff.
Oh, she's
in, but
she's
you know.
ensconced in orange.
Come on.
Oh my God.
Now Slade's going to hold the granddaughter.
Y'all, this baby looks so tiny in
Especially when
Slade's hand.
Slade, yeah. He's one arm. He's like holding her like a football.
The baby is legit like the size of his hand.
Yeah. Fozzy's Bar and
She's
Grill.
so cute.
This is a new place in Cool Springs, and it's next to Sperry's, if you know that location, kind of behind Chick-fil-A and McDonald's and all that, near the movie theater. But we'll be here until 6 o'clock. We'd love to see. If you can't get here today, definitely check out Rodney and Nick's place, man. And we certainly appreciate Kevin, Spring Hill Heating and Cooling, for helping make this happen. And, man, the crowd's growing. It's only 3:47 on a Wednesday. And we're rocking and rolling in
It's
here.
hump day.
Yeah, it's hump day. It sounds like it's a great day to get fried. It feels like PK's in the building, the real one. Hey, man, with the headband on.
Yes.
Hey, man, I love when babies wear headbands. Ain't nothing like that right there.
That makes me want another baby.
Be careful, Babs.
I know. If Mr. Babs is listening, he's like, get out of here. Don't you ever say that
Dude,
again.
that's a doll right there. That baby going to be so spoiled.
One of your best friends
So
is here.
spoiled.
I wonder if Casey heard that.
I don't know if
She's
she
over
heard
in the
that.
back.
Sure.
I don't know, but if Mr. Babs heard that, he will lose his mind.
Well, he can deal. I mean, ultimately, it's not really his choice anyway. So
That's true.
95-cent hand-cut jumbo boneless wings going on today.
I'm about to get mine.
$5 16-ounce domestic drafts going on today. $1 off all craft beer going on today. $6 house wines going on today. Fozzy's Bar and Grill in Cool Springs. Fozzy'sFranklin.net is the website.
See, that's what I like. They got up on the screen. They having trivia nights. See, that's the stuff I'm with. Give me that old school feel when you come in here, get you a couple of drinks, stay about 2 hours, and you play a little trivia. Win some little cards, some little gift cards or something. National Lazy Day.
That's Sunday. Did you know that?
No. Well, I know what I'll be doing. Nothing.
Being lazy?
General Trivia Night Tuesday. See?
Oh, I thought you said National Laser Day. I was
No,
like, how do we
lazy.
do that?
Lazy Day.
Oh, well, I mean, isn't that every Sunday?
They got live music. They got a stage.
Not my house.
Very cool.
Lazy Sunday in my house.
There's a lot of University of Tennessee orange in here.
Because we rep. That's all we know, Yor.
By the way, I finished the SEC football Any Given Saturday on Netflix. They do a great piece on Vanderbilt at Auburn. They did a great piece on that.
I got to watch it. I've only watched the first episode.
You don't want to watch that part.
Yeah, I definitely don't. I don't.
You know, it's funny. Diego Pavia, like, there are some things in this that I didn't know.
Like,
Diego Pavia was talking about, so Hugh Freeze, they play the cut where Hugh Freeze like, I don't ever want to see this quarterback again. Because Diego Pavia beat him at New Mexico State when he was with New Mexico State. He also beat him when he was at Liberty. Mm-hmm. But Diego goes, after they won that game, New Mexico State won that game, he was like, I really might have gone to Auburn had they like shown any interest. And I really thought that they would since I played well against them, but they didn't. Wow. And he was like, I take that personally. I was like, oh my gosh.
Well,
they're going to play again this year.
Yeah, where did they go? They go to Auburn?
Yep.
They go to Auburn this year?
So it's in Nashville. No, it's in Nashville
It's
this
in
year.
Nashville, okay.
They went down to Auburn and won last year.
I'm going to tell you who I am impressed by, though, with Auburn. That young receiver.
Oh,
Coleman?
5-star. Yeah.
Oh, my God. Man, dude, he's going to be a –
all he needs is a quarterback.
Dude, he don't even need no quarterback. That's how
Correct.
cold he was. The catches he was making, like big
but I'm
time
Yeah, imagine
plays.
him with a quarterback.
Right.
Yeah.
Where he gets like twice the throws
I kept
to him
thinking about
that are
y'all
on target.
when they were interviewing Peyton Thorne.
Oh, man. I
kept
felt
thinking
bad
about
because
y'all.
they showed his parents and everything. I'm like,
Yeah, y'all didn't care about him, and I tried to give him all the hope.
So I got a text from Zach Lyons last night. He started watching Any Given Saturday.
wait. You and Zach Lyons are becoming a thing. This is.
Yeah, Zach's my bud. He's cool.
My bud.
But he'll text me. He texted me this, and he said, I guess he was on the Auburn episode, and he said Hugh Freeze crying to a room full of athletes who couldn't care less about what he's saying is hilarious.
Now, guess
he
what,
was
though?
crying.
I don't know. That was a hell of a text message that he got from that linebacker. If you didn't get chills watching that, dog, you ain't got no soul or never played the sport.
I haven't gotten to the episode yet, so I don't know what he was referring to.
When you get to it, I guarantee you're gonna be like, dude, now that was one of them I play for you on. Dude, somebody sent him. They had no.
That part is true.
So should I give it away?
Give it away now. Yeah. I mean, it's been out for 3 days.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So,
and still, it's not a reason, even if you know this, it's not a reason to not watch it. Yeah.
Dude, they had nothing to play for going into the game versus, I can't remember who it was against, but absolutely nothing to play for. They had 2 games left, and one of the linebackers sent them, Texas A&M.
Yeah.
They sent them a message saying, man, I'm willing to sacrifice everything if it sets the tone and the foundation for the team. And I'm paraphrasing, yeah. If it sets the tone for what this team is going to accomplish in the future, I'm willing to sacrifice myself for the betterment of this team and Auburn to get back to what Auburn needs to be. And he looked up at everybody and said, now what you willing to do? Dog, that right there, and he said, I'm talking to you seniors.
That was
talking
great.
to you juniors, talking to you sophomores, talking to you freshmen. Dog, that right there, come on, dog. That's one of them. Listen, I done been in them locker rooms, man. That's one of them times I would have stood up and told Coach, I got this one. Don't even worry about it. I'm going to set the tone for this. And that's how it is. Like, hey, man, that was dope to me. I know Zach has been a Bama fan in that moment.
Yeah.
But that right there, if you felt that, you felt Sam Pittman, the way he talked about after beating Tennessee, coming in that locker room, like, dog, it's some moments in seasons that you got to have. That was one of the moments. Because they could have easily, like they were talking about guys already throwing the towel in, getting ready to go work out, get ready for the league, this, that, and the other. Man, that was all right there.
Did you think, impressive. Like, Hugh throughout the rest of it was kind of weird, though?
I think Hugh
I
think Hugh comes off weird. I think he just comes off like that.
It was almost like what you were saying about Brian Kelly to me. And I love Hugh. But, like, watching the episode and watching him address the team and talk about the team and stuff, it was like it rang hollow to me.
Like inability to connect?
Yeah.
It did to me.
See, I look at Brian Kelly now, I feel inability to connect to the team.
It didn't to me. I think it's difficult.
But tries real hard.
It's not the same thing, but
or maybe not as extreme.
It was just weird. Like knowing him and then watching him address a team were like 2 different things.
I thought it was straight. I thought
did?
Yeah, hell yeah. I was with it. I felt like.
I love the moment you're talking about, and he did cry at the locker room.
But I thought he had more. I thought he had 2 or 3 moments. You got to think, man, their season was trash. So what got left on the cutting room floor that might have been good if they would have won, that they would have put in there.
Right.
But you couldn't put it in there. So
that's fair.
It was 3 different situations where he started the meeting by either reading like a Bible scripture or, you know what I mean, a moment of clarity for him that he's trying to address the team with. It was, I was cool with it, man.
There were moments where he was addressing a team where it wasn't freelancing at all.
Right,
he had something in front of him.
Yeah,
and maybe that was it. I don't know.
I thought it was, man. Hey, I'm with you. Brian Kelly, I still feel the same way.
Yeah, I do too. Do you wonder how different? I mean, we talk about it with reality shows too, but how different coaches maybe are because they've got the cameras in front of them?
Maybe that. I just
like I wonder.
I know y'all disagree
how much
with
of a
this.
change it is.
Like my question when I was watching him address the team was like, I really don't think he's connecting with his players. That one part, yes. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. This
is what you got to think, though.
I'm worried about Auburn this year now.
I'm not, and I'm gonna tell you why. This is what you got to think. When your team, because I've been a part of some trash teams and some trash seasons, and as a coach, you scraping the barrel to try to come out day in and day out, depending on what kind of leaders you got, to find anything to make it tangible, to be like, all right, man, forget the game. We're going out here for practice to go hard and iron sharpening iron for the ones that want to be here. Because think about the ones that's sitting over there on the sideline. Hey, man, what we finna do tomorrow, man? We're going to go there tonight? You want to go to the club tonight? Yeah, let's go and get ready to do that right now. I'm finna go over and watch this. Watch what I'm telling the trainer. Hey, man, my ankle hurting, dog. Can I? Yeah, I'm going to get some ice. I'm going to shut it down. You got them that's doing that. You feel me? So as a head coach of a Power 4 program like Auburn, dog, that's trash, and y'all the one told me. Each and every Saturday, Peyton Thorne going out there and throwing the game away. What you think they thinking in the locker room, dog?
Right.
This is the leader of your
That
team.
guy's in an NFL camp.
Yeah.
With Houston.
Crazy.
Like it's
No,
nuts.
he's at Cincinnati.
Okay.
I mean, who cares? He's in one.
It's in the league.
Florida quarterback's at Houston.
That's who it is,
Yeah.
Mertz.
Yeah, he got drafted.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, so I think, man, in those moments, it's going to look weird because when you pan to the crowd, when you pan to the players, it was one guy right there in the blue shirt. This was he was doing the whole time.
Right.
Hell yeah, coach.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. You know, that's what I'm talking about. But you got some that's sitting there like, all right, man, come on. Man, let's get to practice.
I did notice that part.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I also can't imagine how difficult it is to connect with every single player on your football
on,
team.
man.
Especially when you're losing.
When you're losing
Yeah.
and when there's so many different personalities, when a lot of kids have been
Yep.
raised differently generationally too.
Yep.
I mean, back in the day, like you listened to your coach because if you didn't, you were about to go run.
Absolutely.
I mean, you better be pacing back and forth and
Yeah.
looking them in the
I don't
eye,
care if you winning
him
or
her in
losing.
the eye.
Yep.
Otherwise, you're going to hit the stairs.
That's right.
Fozzy's
It's
Bar,
different.
Fozzy's Bar and Grill in Cool Springs will be here until 6 o'clock. We'd love to see you here. Great environment, man. Grand opening, and you're going to have a great time. Come by and see us. We'll be right back. 3HL 1045 The Zone.
All right, sometimes it's time to upgrade things in your home, maybe your windows and doors. It was time for us and our rental property and our home, and I chose Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville. Love the experience, and maybe you might be surprised to learn how affordable replacement windows are from Pella. Affordable and the best quality out there. Pella voted #1 by Nashville homeowners as the leading window brand in Nashville. That's based on the sitting survey of leading window brands among homeowners. And on top of that, they definitely have the staff in place to take care of you. I can attest to that. I love our staff. I love a good deal. You love a good deal. We all love a good deal. My friends at Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville are giving you a good deal right now. We call it the Dawn deal. I do a different one every single month. So for the month of August, no interest, no promo payments due if paid in full within 24 months, and 50% off qualifying installations. Let's go. Pella, ask for the Dawn deal. Schedule your free consultation. You can do it all online at PellaNashville.com.
Good afternoon. It's 4:04. I'm Joe Spinano, live from Fozzy's out here in Franklin. The Titans are back on the practice field for training camp today before they hop on a plane and head down to Tampa Bay for joint practice before Saturday's preseason game. Head coach Brian Callahan spoke to the media before practice and was asked about the starters playing in the preseason.
Our starters are going to play in all 3 preseason games, and we're going to let Cam play. So he's going to be on the field playing football. Hard to say how much at the moment, but I would imagine for sure a series and maybe 2 in the first game with the starters. So he'll play.
In NFL news today, the Chargers have officially signed wide receiver Keenan Allen today as the wide receiver returns to L.A. Allen spent last season with the Bears after being traded there for a 4th-round pick, where he picked up 744 yards and 7 touchdowns in 15 games. For our foundation repair whatever needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home of the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
Channel 104.5 The Zone, Wednesday edition. Brent Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City, broadcasting live from Cool Springs.
Hump day.
We are having a great time at Fozzy's Bar and Grill in Cool Springs, and man, the crowd's bumping.
Absolutely.
I love the setup of this place where, like, the elevated portion, like the second deck, looks down on the first deck.
Look down at you.
So it's like everybody's one big happy family in here.
I mean, that's what it's supposed to be, right?
That is exactly right. You did get some wings.
They are on the way, baby. I hope the sriracha is not too overpowered with spice.
Not too sriracha.
But I like that honey. See, they may need to come up with a big slay flavor. And a favor. It could be a favor to me.
A favor to slay.
Yep. Dude, it's like a little honey, lemon pepper, hot. Woo.
Well, I told Rodney, I was like, when you were trying to figure out what sauce, because they have many options.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, he doesn't like spicy. He's like, well, nothing's really spicy, but stay away from hot, maybe.
Yeah.
But you went honey sriracha, which can be hot.
It can be, but he said stay away from hot, so I understood. I understood the assignment. Everything else, we're going to test it out, baby.
By the way, 600A Fraser Drive in Franklin is where we are. If you want to come hang out with us, we've had a bunch of people come in and grab a drink and head out, and a bunch of people that have been here for a long time.
That's right. All you have to do is put Fozzy's into Waze or whatever map you use, and it'll get you here.
How do you spell it?
Fozzy''S.
Okay.
That's it.
Waka waka waka.
That's it. So Nick is one of the owners, and his nickname is Fozzy.
Really?
That's how all this happened.
Okay. Fozzy's. That's simple.
Yeah, like the Muppets.
All right, my boys.
This is Cool Springs, right? I mean, this is
absolutely
okay.
Cool Springs.
Because, it's not like a town area.
Right.
You know what I mean, though? Like, I
love you, Babs.
I know.
You just live right down the road.
Because it's not Franklin.
This is right in the middle of Cool Springs.
I mean, I don't know. I've only lived here 18 years. I don't know.
Just enough.
I don't know what everything is. Well, downtown totally screws me up because now there's so bro and mid bro and whatever bro. I'm like, I don't even know
North,
what
south,
bro
north,
is.
north. Yeah, they got all
no
of them.
mid bro.
Midtown.
Mid-ho?
Whoa,
right.
hello.
What is
that too.
there are a bunch of names now.
Yeah, it is. But this is the thing. It's not Brentwood, but it's not Franklin. So it's right here smack dead in the middle, which makes us Cool Springs.
Okay, there you go.
That's what I always think.
I don't know where mid-ho is, but that's showing up on the 3H bingo card. By the way, Ross, do you have Babs making fun of me with the "that's what she said" thing?
That was beautiful.
We were talking about how my maturity level is like 14, and Babs was like, "Yeah, I know." And then she said this, if Ross has it.
I don't at the moment. I can try to find it.
Come on, Ross.
I actually said yesterday I can't wait until we're back in studio where
I help him find. I haven't put it on the board yet because it's still my A drive, so it's not Ross's fault.
Put it
He's
on the
gonna find it.
we literally had this discussion yesterday.
We did.
Zeph Dog.
I had it pulled. I just haven't put it in the system yet.
Come on, Zephyr.
Slacker.
That's what she said.
Zephyr, you've been better than this.
Slacker.
I went with the chicken quesadilla. Grilled chicken, shredded cheese, tomatoes, onions, chipotle ranch drizzle, chips, and salsa.
That's very mayor-like.
Yeah.
That's what you ordered?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, I haven't ordered it yet. It's written on this piece of paper that Bob needs to do something with. Dawn went with the Fozzy Bowl, which I read earlier.
That looked like that's fulfilling.
And she went no jalapenos. Chicken, brown rice, banana peppers, shredded cheese, lettuce, tortilla strips, chipotle ranch sauce.
That's cool.
That's what she said.
There it is.
There it is.
Do it again, Ross.
That's what she said.
That does sound like Ross. I literally thought that's what Ross was saying.
I did.
That's what she said.
See, that's my.
I can't tell the difference.
Dang. I don't know about that. All right, moving on.
Titans head coach Brian Callahan said today that rookie quarterback Cam Ward will play a couple of series, 1 or 2 series Saturday night in the preseason opener in Tampa. He said the starters will play in all 3 games. It's funny how teams are going back to playing starters a little bit more, it looks like. Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow will play in his preseason opener, as will Arizona quarterback Kyler Murray. Now, in Atlanta, neither quarterback Michael Penix nor Kirk Cousins will play in the preseason opener.
I mean, that's not a surprise there, though, is it?
No. Michael Penix. Not Michael Penix. Kirk Cousins probably want to play.
Probably.
Yeah.
He's like, can you give me a chance to
He's out here with vengeance, boy.
earn a starting job?
Exactly. Well, that's all right. That's cool with us.
Rookie safety Kevin Winston Jr. was out again today. I've heard on that deal, no big deal. That's what I've heard.
Yeah, protection.
Managing stuff, yeah. They've been in pads a lot.
Yeah. I love it. I love where they are defensively. Outside of didn't somebody put out there it was a Snead sighting, Easton Freeze, I think?
Terry McCormick. That was my next note from Terry McCormick.
See?
Working out with a trainer.
A Legarius Snead sighting, working with a trainer during practice.
I told you.
So when are you concerned if he's not back? You just have to see him when? Next week?
I know, after Atlanta. I got to see him after Atlanta in practice. I need to see him.
As long as you see him after Atlanta, you're okay with it.
So good through Atlanta.
Yep.
Okay.
Stay measured through this week, through Tampa. Then next week for the joint practices in Atlanta. But the week after that, all right now. And it ain't no holding back either.
And
we got to get into it.
I don't want to see any pulled hammy and pulled quad.
If that happens, we in trouble. If we see pulled hammy, groin, anything, we in trouble with that. We are in trouble with that. I'm going.
Daryl Baker Jr., cornerback.
Absolutely. Because that's going to be it. We don't need that.
Are you mad at me for bringing it up?
Yeah, just a little bit.
I was just thinking.
Just a little bit.
Dawn popped in my head right there. I don't know.
Just a little bit. We do not need that. No hocus pocus on these injuries, y'all. We already got one guy down. That's me.
No, you're back. You're on the rebound.
I am on the rebound.
You're off the pup list, baby.
Here come the wings. Here come the wings. Honey Sriracha.
Did you already talk about Quandre Diggs, too, coming on back?
We talked about it yesterday. Yeah, and he got his number back, so that's good, 28. Cousins with the quarterback.
Sure that played in, right?
Whoa, those look good.
Now look fine.
Aesthetically, those look good.
If you're from Nashville, they look fine. FYE. Man, and they smell good. All right, y'all. Y'all keep going.
Oh, we need a break.
It's time to break.
Now we got one more minute.
One more minute?
And I got to laugh.
Okay.
I got to try one.
Okay, you got to try one.
All right, here we go, everybody.
Yesterday, Dawn's always concerned about us going off the rails.
Yes.
So I might send a message like off period, the period, rails period. So yesterday we were doing great, and we would leave the rails at some point. But I would always bring it back, and Slay was good about bringing it back. We would always bring it back. Then we got into the 5 o'clock hour. This man right here lost his ever-loving mind.
Yeah, so, I kind of. You would have hated me yesterday.
So I was like, what is the term of the guy on the NFL coaching staff that goes to get the player that's cut? I could not think of the term. So
the cut guy?
Coach Mack texted me. This man goes, what did you say? You went Greek mythology.
I went Greek mythology?
He goes the ferryman on the boat that takes the lost souls to the underworld.
On the River
Good
Styx.
Lord.
I went dark.
I was like,
What have
Zeph.
you been watching?
I don't know.
I said, Zeph, that's not it. So Coach Mack
What's not
texted
it?
me and said, the Turk. And I was like, that's it, the Turk.
The Turk.
So
I don't remember any of this.
Underwood used to be that guy for the Titans forever.
Steve
Underwood. He would go get the player that was getting cut and get the playbook and all that stuff.
That's
So I ended up.
That's a tough
'cause
job.
He got so into it. I was like, Zeph, did you drop acid today?
oh jeez.
I had to say on the show, I did not do drugs at work.
That was his response. I did not do drugs at work, which got a great response on the chat.
Wait, did you have to add at work in there?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Okay.
So I said, are you going to do drugs after work? And he goes, my time is my time.
Hey,
Little
boy.
Zeph.
No, Zeph,
Here's the
you're
other
like
thing.
our kid. You can't talk like that.
Here's the
It's a
other thing.
joke.
There's no drugs.
Here's the other thing that came
There's
up
no
yesterday.
drugs in radio.
So Slay was like, and he forgot the Boom Boom Room shirts, but yesterday he was saying he was going to bring the Boom Boom Room
I
shirt.
was.
And so,
I heard you say that yesterday.
so Zeph goes,
Therapy wore me out.
what size, like, I don't know, he talked about size. So Slay was like, Zeph, what size do you need? Like small? And Zeph goes, no, large. And I go, Zeph, you're 130 pounds.
I'm wearing a large shirt right now,
I am too. And I'm 209.
and it looks fine on me.
How much
And it
do you
looks
weigh?
fine on me.
What?
How much do you weigh?
130. So Zeph's wife,
Tiny Zeph.
Zeph's wife chimes in the chat and she goes, 130 is pushing it.
Jeez.
Nah, see, she's just trying to get to me there. All right, I am 130. Not pushing it. I am very clearly 130.
Hey, man.
Slay, how are these wings?
You know I'm going to be real with you. And I got them bad boys crispy, so threw all the way to the bone. I'm going to be real. 8.5, man. They cold-blooded.
Wow. And
Ain't the
listen,
black.
That's a good ranking.
Man, that's a great
you don't
ranking.
just throw out sevens.
No,
even.
no, dog. This right here, they got some. I'm gonna tell you what they do. They make me want to come with a flight of wings with every flavor on them, except the hot. What is that?
I don't know. It's for you. Surely to me. That's not surely. It's from these guys.
It's who?
Oh, that's from
Oh,
Spring
that's
Hill Heating and
Vols
Cooling.
juice.
Balls.
It's orange.
Vols
All right, we need a
juice.
break.
I'm scared to drink it. I don't
What's
know
in there?
I don't know.
I mean, there could be no vodka. There could be lots of vodka.
That's all we know.
It looks like a sun-kissed.
We do need to take a break.
Not a
When we come back,
sun-kissed.
Todd Ferman. What are you doing?
I just saw Slay's face when he smelled it. Not a sun-kissed.
I tasted it. That's not it. Not a sun kiss right there, bro.
It's not a sun kiss.
Beautiful though.
All right. Well, okay. When we come back, Todd Ferman, our guy in Vegas, talks sports betting. We're going to take a look at some of the Week 1 college football games because we're 3 weeks out, and we can revisit when we get there. But we could take like a long-form view at some of those Week 1 games. And who are some of the college football teams with value this season that we may not be thinking about that might have a big year that you're not thinking about? Todd Ferman next, 104.5 The Zone.
All right, what's happening, fellas? Low T Center and ladies, listen up now. Fixmylowt.com. This is where you need to head to. Did you know that women with hormonal imbalances experience many of the same symptoms of men with low testosterone? Guys, you know how frustrating it can be. For the first time ever, Low T Center is now offering hormone replacement therapy for women. Low T doesn't just affect the guys. In fact, testosterone can benefit women as well. So other treatment options are available to help women balance their hormones and bring balance back to their life. With in-center and at-home treatment options available for women, it's real simple. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a call to action. Just imagine how much better you'll feel when your hormone levels are restored. Guys, if you haven't taken your T-test yet, then what are you waiting for? You need to head over to Low T Center, get in, get activated, get it going. Low T Center, fixmylowt.com is where you go. There is one in Hendersonville and one in Brentwood, right off McEwen. Fixmylowt.com, Low T Center, reinventing healthcare.
3HL 104.5 The Zone. Britt Doherty, Don Davenport, and Ron Slay broadcasting live from Fozzy's Bar and Grill. Slay's partaking of the wings. You only have 3 left. You're kind of mulling these things.
I ain't come to play. I ain't come to play no games like Todd Father like to do. I like to get into it.
Are you looking for your new go-to game day spot? Experience it at Fozzy's Bar and Grill. We're talking wall-to-wall TVs, ice-cold craft beers, made fresh menu that'll crush your cravings, whether it's game day Sundays, fight nights, or your favorite college ball. Fozzy's has you covered. Fozzy's brings the heat with interactive promos and happy hour specials 5 nights a week. Experience it only at Fozzy's in Spring Hill, and now open right where we are in Cool Springs, where the food is bold, the beer is cold, and the game is always on. Fozzy's Bar and Grill in Cool Springs. We'll be here until 6 o'clock. Todd Ferman joins us now, as he does every Wednesday at 4:20, to talk a little sports betting. Todd, what's up? How are you?
I'm doing well, and good to see, Brent, that Slay has modified his diet a little bit. He's making sure he eats his chicken wings to get his protein in before he stuffs his face full of whatever dessert Fozzy's has on their menu as well.
I saw brownie a la mode on there, and then I heard they got something special in the back too, Todd Father. So
well, that's what I figured, Slay. Normally, you start your meal with the brownie a la mode, and if you don't have space for the protein you need for a well-balanced diet, you go, well, that's not something I'll worry about now. I'll cross that bridge at the end of the show.
He knows you well.
Yes, he does. That's my guy. Thank you, Todd Father.
No problem, Slay. Always looking out for you, brother.
Todd Ferman, our guy in Vegas, at Todd Ferman on Twitter. Todd, I figured we're a few weeks out from that college football first weekend, which obviously we'll revisit these games when we get a little more knowledge as to what's going on in fall camp and all those things, injuries and everything. But we could take a little bird's eye view at some of those week 1 games. An early look, yeah. And so, Todd, we only have, 2 more Saturdays without college football?
That's what it looks like. We get 4 games at the FBS level for week 0, including Farmageddon from Ireland, which will be a fascinating matchup between 2 teams that have conference title aspirations in Iowa State, Kansas State. We have a UNLV game that got moved up to accommodate the Canelo Alvarez fight, albeit against Idaho State. And some fun games. I think one of the ones that'll be more notable for a team in the Mountain West, Hawaii getting to play on network television. And we've seen the Rainbow Warriors go from a 2.5-point underdog to a 2-point favorite as they'll welcome in the Stanford Cardinal.
My guy knows it. Todd Father's got it loaded up and ready to go.
Well, we'll see if he knows.
Hey, you know, one thing real quick, because I love to take shots at Slay and Dawn on a regular basis, Brent, but I have to be transparent with you guys. I actually made a week 1 college football bet about 90 minutes ago. And, Dawn, I'm hoping your alma mater doesn't let me down. I'm officially on Auburn at a cheap money line price of minus $1.15 for their week 1 game in Waco against Sawyer Robertson and the Baylor Bears. So I'm hoping that Hugh Freeze can get this ship righted and we get the best of Jackson Arnold in hostile territory, and this Auburn team isn't completely incompetent like we saw for stretches last year.
Damn it, Todd.
That is not hostile territory.
You're jumping the gun, Todd. That was game number 2 I was going to ask you about.
No, that should be game number 1. Baylor's favored by 1.5.
Oh, yeah, numbers moved. Come on, Don. When we start to hit the market, give us a little bit of credit there. If I'm playing Auburn at a pick-em and there's 1.5s out there, Auburn now out to a 1.5, 2-point favorite in that game. But I do think we're going to see some good two-way action because Baylor is one of those buy-on teams, given how dynamic that offense looked to finish down the stretch. But some real concerns for Baylor defensively and what Dave Aranda is going to be able to do. And we can only hope that his defense shows some of the same weakness that Aranda did in his interesting comments on Media Day that referenced tossing midgets or something more ridiculous than I've ever heard from an FBS coach.
He's different. A coaches meeting with Dave Aranda I had 2 of them last year.
Yeah, just so y'all know, that wasn't Todd saying that. Dave Aranda did go on a midget tossing rant.
Yes.
It was very strange.
I mean, word for word, he said that. So, yeah.
One of the more bizarre comments. But, Brent, I didn't want to steal your lead. So what was the first game that you plan to ask me about since I got to number 2 first and foremost?
Well, there's a team that plays about an hour north of us named Western Kentucky, and they host Sam Houston, which is a big Conference USA game. Western, a 9.5-point favorite. This one is on August 23rd, so that week 0 window that you're talking about. What do you think about that?
We've seen the Western Kentucky take a little bit of money. They opened as a 7.5-point favorite in this game. They're now out to, we'll call 10 kind of the consensus price. If you do shop around, there are some 9.5s. And when you look at Western Kentucky, I like the model that they've taken in terms of bringing in a talented FCS quarterback who's got a ton of veteran experience in Maverick, along with his offensive coordinator from Abilene Christian, against the Sam Houston State team that, in my opinion, is going to look very different than what we saw last year. Casey Keeler leaves to take the head coaching job at Temple. In steps Phil Longo, who has ties to the program. But the strength of the Bearcats last year was what they were able to do on defense. This stop unit is going to look completely different, and I'm not sure it's going to look great out of the gates against Western Kentucky. I don't love laying this kind of number with a team breaking in all sorts of new weapons, but I think Western Kentucky appears, at least on paper, to be the biggest threat to Liberty in Conference USA, and I think they'll be able to score early and often, lean over the total in this game, and lean towards Western Kentucky. Just don't want to encourage folks to lay this big number, although I do think we could be talking about 10.5, 11, or maybe even a touch higher before kickoff in 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's interesting. And so to hit on that Auburn-Baylor game before Babs jumps at you with this, it's interesting. When I looked at this game this morning, it was Baylor by 1.5. It is now Auburn by 2.5.
Oh,
yep,
yes.
Auburn taking a little bit of money. It doesn't take a ton of money to move numbers right around the zero, but there was a little bit of influential money that we were a part of earlier today that flipped the favorite again, moving Auburn into that road favorite role. And look, it'll be very interesting because I think of all the games that we're going to see in week one, people will gravitate towards the Clemson-LSU matchup, 1 versus 2 in Ohio State and Texas. But this game for two teams that want to try and take the next step will tell us as much as anything else, and knowing that both coaches could be on the potential hot seat if their teams don't look buttoned up and ready to go right out of the gate.
Yeah. I have a random question for you, Ferman. We were talking about the Any Given Saturday, behind the scenes SEC show that we watch. As a sports bettor, do you watch things like that, even quarterback on Netflix or whatever? Do you watch or gain anything from those reality or behind the scenes shows?
So I have not watched Any Given Saturday yet, but there is usually a little bit of information that you can glean from some of these shows. You just have to know what to look for, and it's not always the kind of information that'll garner the buzz, the highlights, and everything else. You look for some of these player routines and some of the comments in terms about their preparation, what they've done differently in a particular offseason or how their game prep is coming together. And that's one of the biggest things about what we do, Don. I know you and I have had this conversation in the past about trying to identify what's coach speak and what's actually actionable, whether it's the NFL preseason or what some of these college football coaches will say leading up to some of their big games. And certain coaches are a little bit more transparent with their team's level of preparation, and others that play their cards tighter to the vest. So it's not all about information accumulation. It's about being able to figure out what is being shared that you can use to give yourself a little bit of an edge that may not be built into a particular point spread or total in the case of pace and tempo.
Interesting.
Todd Ferman, our guy in Vegas, talking college football week one lines.
So let me jump down here a little bit, man. I'm a big Marcus Freeman fan. What are you thinking with this Notre Dame coming out the gate? Miami, can they do anything? Can they do anything to get off the snide and try to get them back on track?
I think the big question that everyone wants to know around this game is who's going to be under center for the Fighting Irish when they kick off down there in Miami Gardens against the Hurricanes. C.J. Carr comes in with the higher ceiling and pedigree, but we know he hasn't exactly performed the way that the Irish would like, at least through the early goings of practice. This is a Notre Dame team that's going to be stout along the offensive and defensive lines. We'll see a change in personnel at the defensive coordinator spot, but I don't think we're going to see much of a drop-off with Al Golden going to the NFL. And on the flip side of things for Miami, look, Carson Beck was supposed to be a first-round draft pick. He didn't perform like that in his final year in Athens, so you have to imagine he's going to come into this game and this season overall hoping that he can have the same kind of surge in his draft stock like Cam Ward did when he transferred in from Washington State. The problem with Carson Beck is he's breaking in a whole new cast of wide receivers, but he does have an offensive line that should be able to keep him upright much more effectively than what Georgia did last year. I think both these teams are going to want to try and win the game at the line of scrimmage. You're going to see them run the football, and I don't see much in the way of big plays coming over the top. So when I look at a game like this, this, with the Irish now kind of hovering in no man's land as a 2-point favorite, but a total in the low 50s. Under is no doubt on my radar here. And for those folks who don't like to bet unders, I encourage them to go back and look at how Marcus Freeman's teams have played since he took over as head coach week 1 in those high-profile games. You're not going to get a whole lot of high-flying offense. A lot of these games bog down into a slog, whether it's their trip to Ohio State, where we saw Notre Dame kind of hold up for 3 quarters before they just ran out of steam, or even last year when they went on the road to College Station and really tried to turn that thing and drag it into the muck more so than make it a beauty pageant.
Although Carson Beck might have the most pressure on him as a transfer quarterback this year.
There is no doubt about it. And I think this is going to be very interesting from a maturity standpoint to see where Carson Beck is at and the tools around him because he's going to have everything in front of him. He goes out there and looks like the player that most people thought he could be when he came into Georgia. He can find himself getting back into that first round, or if he continues to go out there, stub his toe, and look like he's ill-equipped to deal with pressure, we could see his draft stock fall even faster than Quinn Ewers did coming into this season.
All right. Hey, speaking of Quinn Ewers, his old team, and this with postseason implications, Texas at Ohio State. 2.5 right now?
Yep, hovering right around that key number, 2.5. There are some threes. A fun game to watch, but honestly, and this may not exactly sit real well with college football fans, I don't think this game is going to tell us a whole heck of a lot about either of these teams because whoever loses this game is still very much in the driver's seat in their respective league to get to the college football playoff. And look, losing a game like this, whether it's Ohio State at home or Texas getting beat for the second time in as many games by Ohio State going back to last year's semifinal game, not going to be cause for panic. We have seen some under money come in on this game. Total got as high as 50.5. We're now looking at a 48.5 across the board. And you can understand why there's been some under money given the inexperience at quarterback for Ohio State, although we don't know if it's going to be Julian Sand under center or if they'll go in a different direction. Of course, we know who will start for Texas and Arch Manning, but what does that game plan look like behind a revamped offensive line? I have some questions about Ohio State at the macro level, changing an offensive and defensive coordinator. Matt Patricia, does that leave me brimming with confidence? You lose Jim Knowles, who was kind of the architect behind a veteran-laden group last year. And look, I don't expect Ohio State to be at the same level, especially early in the season, than they were last year. But do respect the under money that's come in. Probably not a game that I'll find myself involved in, but will be interested to watch given that 11 o'clock Central kickoff on the opening Saturday.
Brian Kelly has not won an opener at LSU. They play Clemson. Clemson, a 3.5-point favorite when I looked this morning. What do you think about that game?
Yeah, this is a game where I think we're going to learn a good amount about these two teams. We know the LSU faithful getting restless with Brian Kelly, not getting to the playoffs, and there's no excuse with how talented this roster is from the amount of pieces they were able to retain, the way they hit the transfer portal, and a quarterback who's going to be up there in the discussion, being a top 10 overall pick. Meanwhile, on the other side, Clemson has been one of the biggest movers in the futures market all offseason. We saw the Tigers open as high as 30-1 to win the national title, and now if you look at a lot of prominent national books, they're down at 10-1 for the first time in this portal era. Dabo Swinney went out there and tried to address a need along the defensive line. They bring in a receiver, not overhauling the roster by any stretch, but when you have a veteran quarterback in Cade Klubnik who continued to take steps in his overall development, you have a defense that I think will look a lot more like the Clemson defenses we've grown accustomed to. Should be a fun game. I'm a little bit surprised that we've seen Clemson move off of that field goal out to that 4.5. I think we're going to see some LSU money start to enter the market over the next couple of weeks. And for me right now, we lean under the total and lean towards LSU in this game. But I think on the surface, given the schedule that LSU has in front of them compared to Clemson, or you can make the case a much more important non-conference game for the LSU Tigers than the Clemson edition, who is still essentially odds-on to win the ACC this year.
Todd, Father, great to have you back, man. You're in your mode right now, and I'm loving every bit of it. Your rhythm is good. Your balance is good. I'm liking where you are right now, just as a little sparring match right here as you get us ready for it. But let me see if you really are on your game right now. This 14.5 points, I think it is, with Tennessee and Syracuse. You got a guy, Coach Brown, who loves the big stage and would love to make a statement. But then you got Heupel. We don't know what the quarterback situation is yet.
For either.
Yeah, for either, right. Do you know which team? You know what the defense is for Tennessee, but that's a lot of points right there, man.
No, it is no doubt a big number, especially as it continues to balloon out through that 2-touchdown threshold out to 14.5. The one thing when you're handicapping this game, Slay, that I do think you have to account for is making a slight adjustment for what will essentially feel like a Tennessee home game down there in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Syracuse fans not going to travel the same way they did out to the desert last year when the Orange came out here to play UNLV. This total has come down a little bit from where it opened at 55.5 to 53 for a lot of the reasons that you outlined there. I think both of these teams have questions they have to answer at the quarterback position. How fast will Joey Aguilar grasp that up-tempo offense that Tennessee wants to try and employ? And we can't sugarcoat that Tennessee's offense, since Hendon Hooker left Knoxville, hasn't looked nearly as dynamic and explosive as what we've grown accustomed to, with so much of their success last year being on the ground behind Dylan Sampson. We'll see what receivers can emerge. Meanwhile, for Fran Brown, a much different-looking roster for the Orange than what he had last year. I think this is a team who's in a little bit of a transition campaign. And when you look at Syracuse, the games they're going to have to play away from the Carrier Dome this year, yikes. There's not a layup or an easy contest anywhere in front of them. So just getting the bowl eligibility, in my opinion, will go a long way with an LSU transfer quarterback and Ricky Collins, who we think is going to earn the starting job. We'll see if Steve Angeli can earn some reps as well. I think it's a big number. I would lean Syracuse plus the 14.5 and lean under the total. The scary thing about trying to go under a total in a game like this is we know how fast that track can be in Atlanta. You're not going to have any weather or heat working in your favor. So haven't gotten involved in this game just yet. But you know my general sentiments around this Tennessee team. It's a side that I'm looking to try and sell more often than I'll be looking to buy them early in the season.
Yeah, also going under. That Heupel offense, they score fast if they can score. Yeah, exactly. I have a quick random question for you, just because we just had our ESPN college football seminar where all the ESPN football people kind of get together and we have conversations as well. And Penn State was brought up as a national.
Speaking of that, Dawn, before you ask the question, do you guys get to go somewhere fun for the ESPN seminar? I know the Fox people love to pound their chest because they spend quality time on the Pacific Ocean at a beautiful resort in Terranea. Does ESPN show you guys the same red carpet treatment, or do they just make everybody come to Bristol?
Usually we go to Bristol. This year we did virtually, so I got to stay at home.
They really decided to pony up to take care of all their top-ranking college football officials with the virtual tour. So I respect that, but continue.
Anyway, so my whole point was there was conversation about Penn State as a national title contender. I feel like a lot of people just write them off because James Franklin can't win against, top 10 teams. I want your take on odds for Penn State to win it all.
So my take on this is essentially as cliche as it gets. If not now, then when? For James Franklin and Penn State to finally get to the top of the college football mountaintop. You look at that roster, and we can start on the offensive side with a veteran quarterback in Drew Aller who returns, hoping to try and improve his draft stock. You have a tandem of backs that both ran for 1,000 yards last year. You bring in a couple of transfers to bolster that receiver room, and I think bringing in the kid from Syracuse, if we tie this together, Trevor Pena, after the spring goes a long, long way as well. Defensively, we know that Penn State has been outstanding. I do wonder how long it'll take this group of defenders to grasp a slightly more complex defensive scheme that Jim Knowles likes to roll out. We saw when he came over to Ohio State from Oklahoma State, it took a little while for guys to try and adjust. But you go through this Penn State schedule, and there aren't a whole lot in the way of landmines that are sitting in front of Penn State. They'll have their first true test at the end of September in a whiteout game when Oregon comes a-calling for a game in prime time. You have back-to-back road trips, albeit separated by a bye, at Iowa and Kinnick, going to Ohio State the first Saturday in November. And that's the only game where Penn State will enter as an underdog during the regular season. I look at the odds to win the Big Ten, and I'm actually a little bit surprised that Ohio State is listed as the favorite, since I do think Penn State is the more complete team. So I have no problem with people trying to heap those expectations on James Franklin and company. Am I running to back the Nittany Lions at 7-1 to win the national title? No, I'm not. But I'm also not looking to try and bet against this team because I do think it's the most complete addition that James Franklin has had in Happy Valley. And when I look at the rest of the college football landscape, no reason to believe that this Penn State team can't make the college football playoff semifinal and maybe even have a chance to win the crown jewel and finally get that proverbial monkey off Franklin's back.
We've been doing this segment with you since 2010. I've never heard you say anything like that about Penn State. So that's pretty cool.
If not now, then when?
Yeah, I mean,
But
look,
he's not looking to bet against them. He's not looking to fade them.
It's one of the big questions that we always ask. Pressure, or that we'll share. Pressure is a privilege. We know pressure bursts pipes, but it also makes diamonds. So if James Franklin is going to get this team where they need to go, this has to be the year where everything comes together, because if Penn State isn't able to at least get to the national semifinals, and I'm sure their fan base wants to get to the national title and win it, then you begin to wonder, has James Franklin taken this program as far as they can go, and do we have to look in a slightly different direction? Because when you look at the pecking order in the Big Ten, Ohio State's not going away. Oregon, in my opinion, will go through a transition year this season. We've actually bet them under their win total at 10.5. And Michigan, with Bryce Underwood coming in, if he can live up to the hype, you're suddenly, looking at that pecking order, knowing that USC's recruiting will get back on the same level, and Penn State may never have the same kind of opportunity to be the top dog in the Big Ten as they will this year.
All right, on the way out, I think I was told by Zeph, our producer, that the Titans were only favored in one game last year. They are favored on Saturday at Tampa Bay by 4.5.
It's
Todd,
on.
give us a winner.
We're back.
I mean, you guys do realize that even if they beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Saturday, it doesn't count in the win column and doesn't work towards their over-under of 6.5, right?
Who brought the parade now?
But it does count in my wallet, Todd.
No, it does count in your wallet. The Titans opened in this game a 1-point favorite. As you mentioned, they did get out to as much as 4.5. We started to see a little bit of Bucs money come in, kind of a field goal, the prevailing price tag now. But I am with you, Brent. I did back the Titans at a cheap money line price when this number opened. I think Brian Callahan wants to kind of change the culture a little bit as they go. And we'll see exactly how much usage that Cam Ward gets in his NFL debut, albeit at the preseason level. But this has as much to do as well with the Buccaneers' overall quarterback depth. We'll see if Teddy Bridgewater gets some reps, who they just signed, bringing him away from Northwestern High School, where he was coaching as a true number 2, given the injury to Michael Pratt. And I think the Titans, you want to try and build in the right direction. I know the wins don't translate to the regular season, but this is a great opportunity with a rookie quarterback to make things happen. And we'll see what Brandon Allen and Tim Boyle can do when they take reps as well for the preseason Week 1 game on Saturday.
There he is. He's Todd Ferman. This is what you're going to get during the football season every week.
Yes.
At Todd Ferman on X. Send him a message if you have a question about a game. He'll be glad to get with you if he sees it. Thank you, Todd. Good stuff, man.
Hey, always a pleasure, guys. And Slay, hit that dessert menu hard, my friend. Pool season is almost over, and we don't need to see you in a bikini until next night.
My knee's back, babe. I'm ready.
Is sexy back, Slay?
Always back.
See you, Todd.
Thanks, Ferman.
Always a pleasure.
At Todd Ferman on X. So when we come back, more 3HL 104.5 The Zone, broadcasting live from Fozzy's Bar and Grill in Cool Springs. We've got more next.
What's happening, man? Let me tell you all about Spring Hill Heating and Cooling. SpringHillAC.com. That's what you want to reach out to. They are the heating and cooling company that can take care of all your HVAC needs. I'm telling you because I know. Yep. Had a little problem going on with mine. It was hot outside. I knew the heat was coming. And the AC just wasn't blowing like it was supposed to be blowing. So I hit up Kevin and the fam, man, and told him, hey, I need some help, man. I need it ASAP, too. They got out there the next morning. Tyler and the fam came out. First of all, they put the mat down, put the little blue booties on their feet so they don't track nothing in your house, keeping it clean, keeping it lovely like they're supposed to, and went out there and made sure everything was supposed to be working, and it was. But I just needed a little tweak here and there. Spring Hill Heating and Cooling, that's what they do. They offer free service calls with their repairs, plus low monthly payments on those repairs, and if you need a new unit, they got you covered. Get up to 60 months, no interest financing with approved credit. It is Spring Hill Heating and Cooling, and it's SpringHillAC.com. Hit them up now.
I want to tell you about my friends at eSpaces. John Pirtle and his crew have you set up with Workspace. And whether you need something short-term or long-term, they'll be able to help you out. If you need conference room space, maybe you've got reps that you need to have a meeting with and you need a centralized location, there are 15 locations of eSpaces in Middle Tennessee. That's eSpaces.com. That's the website, eSpaces.com. Designed for entrepreneurs, teams, established professionals, featuring private offices, team suites, meeting rooms that are fully equipped. 24/7 access, flexible terms, beautiful professional spaces that are move-in ready. To learn more, again, eSpaces.com. Whether you're scaling up or just getting started, eSpaces provides flexibility without compromise. Want to check it out? Tours available now. Reserve your space early. Visit eSpaces.com. 15 locations in Middle Tennessee, including the newest in Cool Springs at Corporate Center, Brentwood at City Park, but a space near you. eSpaces.com is the website. Again, that's eSpaces.com. Show 104.5 in Zone, Brent Doherty, Don Davenport, Ron Slade. Broadcasting live from Fozzy's Bar and Grill. Y'all, you need to hit this place in Cool Springs. They're also in Spring Hill, but this is the brand new location. And we've got a great crowd on hand. Donnie, the general manager. Donnie, what's up?
Not much. Loving having you guys in. Thanks very much for coming out.
Rodney with ownership here. Rodney, what's up?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thanks so much for coming out, y'all.
How about this?
Dude, Rodney has a radio voice.
Listen to him.
I get that all the time. I don't know, but yeah, my first time on the radio, but everybody says that I got that radio voice.
You do.
Sounds good.
Quiet storm. I love the location, obviously, and like we all spend a lot of time in Cool Springs, but I love the ambiance here with the U-shaped bar. It's wide open. The upstairs is great because you can see down here. What's up upstairs? See?
I see they're repping
Yes, sir.
too.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's awesome.
This is a great design, man. And how long you guys been open? I know this is the grand opening, but how long you guys been open?
We opened on July 8th.
Yeah.
And took us about a year and a half to get this place open.
Wow.
But well worth it. Well worth it.
That's incredible. So 2 locations now, Middle Tennessee. Where was this idea born? Illinois, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what led to this idea?
COVID hit, actually,
Okay.
and we went all in on our idea that we had, and so we opened up 3 of these in Northern Illinois, and now 2 in Tennessee. I moved down here to Tennessee about 5 years ago, and I run all the Tennessee locations with my right-hand man here, Donnie.
Donnie, great location, man. You got to be proud.
Very, very proud. We also have Spring Hill for 4 years now, and that's pumping as well. So kind of try to grow in the Tennessee market and get out there as much as we can.
We appreciate our guy Kevin, Spring Hill Heating and Cooling, for making this happen as well. And we're standing on a stage, so you do have live music. I see a drum set back here that I need to attend.
Yes, sir. Every Friday and Saturday we have live music.
Specials all the time.
Specials, weekly events. We do Singo Bingo. We do interactive trivia. We do karaoke and a little thing called the Joker Night, where you get chances to win cash prizes.
Might need to get in on that Joker
What
night.
is the Joker?
Exactly. We dress up as a Joker. What is Joker night, though?
So Joker is a fun promotion that we've done for years and years and years. Well, basically, you come in, everybody gets a ticket. We incentivize to get you more tickets, but it only happens from 6 to 8 p.m. on Thursdays. And this Thursday, actually tomorrow, you have a chance to win $1,200 if you can find that Joker in the deck of cards. If somebody doesn't find the Joker, that card gets ripped up, odds get better, and the pot goes up by $100 each week until somebody wins.
That's
See,
creative.
I'm telling you.
That's fun.
You can feel it. I'm telling you, you can feel the vibes, man. What are you guys doing? Football season right around the corner. Anything special on Sundays, Saturdays? What we
Yes,
got?
we'll have our delicious hand-battered, never frozen boneless wings that we make in-house. You guys have tried them.
Wings,
they're
fire.
fresh,
Yes.
fresh to order every single day. We're going to have the NFL ticket, all of the college sports. So this is going to be the spot to be in Cool Springs.
Love that.
Hey, Ron, you know we got that Vol juice on tap.
Hey,
for
man,
the-
let me tell y'all.
Yes, sir.
All my Vol fans out there, man, get some of that Vol juice. Make sure you get something to coat your stomach before getting it. See, that's my Vols right there. That Vol juice
Let's go,
serious
let's
thing,
go.
man. That's some good stuff right there, man. I'm telling you, hey, I was a little shocked. I was like, okay, I thought it was like, what did I say, sun-kissed or something? I thought it was like
don't know.
orange Fanta. And
Babs thought it was Sunkissed.
it wasn't.
Oh, I
It's
said
a party. It's all
Oh, it's a party
Vols
drink.
are a party, and that's a party in that cup.
No,
I
but
promise.
listen, I just tried it in the break,
Like this.
and I was like, this is so good and
is
so
good.
dangerous.
Yeah.
It is.
Your
I'm talking about
girl
it's
would have
smooth.
had like 5 of them.
But you hydrate while you drink, so it
There you
helps
go.
you the
Right,
next
that's it. There
day.
you go.
There you go.
See,
Well,
yeah.
the food is outstanding. I had the chicken quesadillas with the salsa, and Babs had a salad. No, that's the bowl. That's the
Fozzy's
Fozzy's
bowl.
bowl.
Fozzy bowl,
So
yeah.
Fozzy
good.
bowl.
And Slay had
Really
the wings,
good.
And the wings are gone.
Slay doesn't give out grades for nothing.
Yeah, no way.
You got to earn your grades.
Like the
What was our
last,
grade?
hold on, the last
What was
place
that grade
we
on
were
the
What was that grade on the
live-
wings?
See, this
Like,
is difficult preface.
It's
The
tough.
last place that we were live at, he had wings, and I believe he gave them like a what?
A 6.
5.
Five. I think it was like 5.5 or
It's
something like that. Yeah.
It's tough.
And he was like, they're okay. They're a 5.
Yeah.
It's tough to get a 7.
Yes.
What were your wings?
I
Honey
gave
siracha.
I gave him an 8.5, man.
Let's
They
go.
was
I'll
on-
take
they was
8.5
on point,
all
man.
day.
On
Yes, sir.
point. I'm talking. I don't think I've ever given out
I've
a 10.
never heard him say
Never
10.
given out
Yeah.
a 10.
10s are tough.
9, boy, you. Ooh. I might have to go to the wing contest or something to try to find it out.
There we
But
go, there we
that
go.
right there, that's top notch, man. I'm telling you, I'm a wing connoisseur and a hard critic. Y'all know that, especially if you listen right now. Fozzies, they got them, y'all.
Donnie, the
Tell 'em.
GM, Rodney, the owner. Hey, thanks for having us, guys.
Thanks for coming out.
We're proud
Definitely.
to be here and just glad to be able to spread the word. New
Yes, sir.
location.
Yes,
in Cool
sir. Thank you
Springs.
so much.
Very glad to have you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ball juice.
All right, more 3H up next. Live from Fozzy's Bar and Grill, 104.5 The Zone.
All right, important message from our good friends at Bart Durham. Injury law. Some lawyers out there chase ambulances, maybe see it after wrecks. Maybe you've been in a car accident and a lawyer calls you. They'll do anything to get your attention Yeah, that is not legal, not allowed, and that's not what Blair Durham and his team does. If someone calls you after a wreck, they're breaking the law. Marine veteran Blair and the team at Bart Durham Injury Law, they don't play those games, but they are there for you 24/7. So you call them, and immediately they answer. Local, trusted, ready to fight for you. There's no gimmicks. This is just a team that is on your side from the start. So if you or someone you love is ever in a wreck, don't forget Blair's number. Put it in your phone, 615-242-9000. Local, trusted, ready to fight for you. That is Bart Durham Injury Law. They're 24/7, 615-242-9000.
Good afternoon. It's 5:04. I'm Joe Spinano live from the Fozzy's in Franklin. The Titans were back on the field for training camp today before they hop on a plane and head down to Tampa Bay for joint practice before Saturday's preseason game. Head coach Brian Callahan spoke to the media before practice and was asked about starters playing in the preseason.
Our starters are going to play in all 3 preseason games, and we're going to let Cam play. So he's going to be on the field playing football. Hard to say how much at the moment, but I would imagine for sure a series and maybe 2 in the first game with the starters, so he'll play.
In NFL news, a couple former Vol wide receivers named starters to their respective teams in the NFL. First, for the Raiders, rookie Dante Thornton Jr. And then over on the Browns, Cedric Tillman named a starter with Cleveland. For our foundation repair and waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Bringing news at once in your home of the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
Welcome in 3HL 104.5 The Zone Wednesday edition. Brent Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City. Hope you're having a great hump day, right, Slate?
Hump day.
Guess what, y'all? Slate is here.
I'm in the building. I'm in the building. I'm in the building.
Fozzy's Bar and Grill, that's where we are in Cool Springs. Brand new spot for you to try out, and the crowd is amazing today. They're celebrating their grand opening, and the bar is phenomenal. It's huge.
As it should be.
U-shape, illuminated well. There are TVs on the wall.
Oh, it's done up right.
All kinds of logos.
Great sports ball feel, and it feels like it's kind of like you don't get this in sports bars, an intimate like feeling, like, you know what I mean, like people you're not screaming over people, it's not music blasting over you, everybody can hear, and the food is phenomenal.
No, and it's like wide open, so everybody's like talking with everybody. Like
yes.
it is a kind of family friendly feel here, that's for sure. Don Davenport is here, y'all.
Let's go.
What up, Babsy?
What up? Happy Wednesday, 5 o'clock. Here we go. We're rolling through the week, and we get a glimpse into our Tennessee Titans this weekend. A glimpse. I say a glimpse.
You ready?
A very light little sprinkling.
Yeah, and shockingly, they were a 4.5-point favorite. It's dropped back down to like 3. But Titans favored in the preseason opener, if that means anything to you. And if it does, maybe you're on me and Slay's level. 615-737-1045 if you want in. We had Todd Ferman on earlier talking about some of the week 1 matchups, which we obviously will address when we get closer to the season. Some other games we didn't hit. Alabama at Florida State. Alabama, a 13.5-point favorite in that game. Mississippi State at Southern Miss. Mississippi State, tough year last year, did not win an SEC game. Year 2 for Jeff Lebby. And it's interesting. I learned this in the SEC Any Given Saturday Netflix thing. Jeff Lebby last year, when they started the season, he had no returning starters on offense and no returning starters on defense.
Didn't cry.
So he had to get into the portal and all those things. They found Blake Shapen. They love Blake Shapen at quarterback. And they've recruited around him, too. He is still the quarterback, but they do have a freshman quarterback, the highest-rated freshman quarterback they've ever recruited at that school. South Carolina at Virginia Tech. So Virginia Tech opens with 2 SEC schools at home. South Carolina in week 1.
Yep.
Gamecocks an 8.5-point favorite in that game. And then Vanderbilt in week 2. And so Virginia Tech starts with 2 SEC schools on their schedule. TCU at North Carolina. TCU a 3.5-point favorite in that game. Bill Belichick.
Also,
starting.
Everybody get ready for it.
To get ready, yes.
Get ready for North Carolina being primetime games, and it's not going to matter how good they are. Just get ready for it, because Bill Belichick now is one that moves the needle outside of just football people. Right?
Definitely.
With the girlfriend story, with all of that, now you have non-sports fans that are all in on Carolina and Bill Belichick just because they know another story, the outside story. So get ready for Bill Belichick fatigue.
So it'll be good.
It's coming.
3HL broadcasting live from Fozzy's Bar and Grill in Cool Springs. We'll be here until 6 o'clock. We would love to see you, the Wednesday edition. From Adam Schefter, I wanted to run this by you because I want to see if you think I'm going too far with this. All right? ESPN and the NFL announced a non-binding agreement under which ESPN will acquire NFL Network and certain other media assets owned and controlled by the NFL, including NFL Linear Red Zone Channel, NFL Fantasy, and here's the part, in exchange for 10% equity stake in ESPN. So the NFL now, which is covered on a daily basis with a lot of opinion and information, will have an ownership stake in that entity, ESPN. So I'm wondering, like, if we're going to notice a difference. How will hardlined NFL opinions work moving forward? The league owns a piece of a company that covers and has opinions about that league. This is interesting to me. Should it be?
No.
It shouldn't.
No, not at all. Do you think that NFL Network delivers hardline opinions?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's almost 100% owned. So.
I think that's fair. Fair.
It won't affect ESPN. And if you think, it's going to affect, they're going to do more NFL programming. If they do more NFL programming, it's just because NFL's number one. NFL is king. NFL has the most viewership. College football is number 2 on ESPN. But, I mean, NFL is king.
Well,
I'm not sure they could do any more NFL programming. They do so much anyway.
What I immediately thought about was, I always tend to, try to localize things. And so I started thinking about our relationship with the Titans. So as the flagship station of the Tennessee Titans, I can sit here and tell you right now that no one from over there has ever questioned anything that I have said. I can't speak for anybody else. That I have said, questioned an opinion, told me not to say something. Like, no one from over there has done that.
Never.
So I started thinking about that, and it kind of got me off my little horse there a little bit.
Yeah. Nobody's ever said anything to me about not saying anything.
Yeah.
Now, I'll get some crap some days,
Yeah, but
from Titans people or Titans fans or something, but
everybody got a voice now with social media.
Yeah.
So
we're super free here to. Yeah. It doesn't affect it at all. No, it's
our
not
bosses
ownership.
have never said anything either.
Never.
So I want to point that out too. Our bosses literally never question anything we say. And from our perspective, doing what we do, I love that kind of freedom.
Yeah.
That we don't have to sit here speaking off the top of our head and question what we're saying or anything like that.
Dude,
I love that.
Slate cussed on this show. Did you even ever hear from anybody?
No, not at all.
I mean,
nope.
No, if it became a regular thing, you probably would.
We ain't just out here just letting it fly.
No. Freedom.
So the NFL, so I didn't see that blow up today. I saw the story, but I didn't think it blew up.
I saw more on social media than anything else.
Right, but
the ownership part of it, you mean?
Yeah, NFL owning now 10% of ESPN. Now this deal's not going to go through for I think the end of next year. But Roger Goodell did say that. You brought this up.
Mm-hmm.
Roger Goodell kind of hinted at the possibility of a college football red zone channel.
Yes, which would be unreal. It would be
unreal.
But you also have to. It would be very difficult.
Yeah.
It would be from a standpoint of there's
so many games.
So many games.
But for those of us out there that have multiple televisions on walls in their living room, you could on Saturday.
Put one of them on there.
Yeah.
And just let it roll.
Let it roll.
I like it. So the challenge with that being, I saw some people talking about this, some ESPN people talking about this, is trying to get all the different TV networks. So, your Foxes and your CBS's, and get all those to agree to share this one broadcast.
Great point.
Yep.
And a lot of people were saying, well, if there's anyone powerful enough in the sports world, it's the NFL. to bring all those TV people and all those TV networks together, it's the NFL. They are probably the only entity that has enough power to get all of them to agree to let all of their stuff be broadcast on one station.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but I would think it would be a plus for some of the others
to make sure they have their logo out there.
Oh, and also, are you talking about the networks?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like when you flash to a Fox game, there's the Fox logo.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean?
And oh, look, that's a close game. Maybe I'll go watch that one now.
Definitely true. All right,
it would be difficult. There's a lot of teams.
When we come back, you'll hear from the head coach of the Tennessee Titans, Brian Callahan, address the media today as they are en route to Tampa, and they'll have a joint practice session tomorrow. Buck Rising will be there, and then he'll join us during tomorrow's edition of 3HL. Coach Mack will join us on Friday to talk about this joint practice session, and then, of course, the game coming up on Saturday at 6:30, and catch it right here on 104.5 The Zone. Before we go to break, real quick, in 2024, 13 of the 25 teams in the preseason AP Top 25 finished the year unranked. They were Michigan, who was ranked 9th to start the season. Florida State, who had a debacle of a season, they were ranked 10th to start the season. Utah, 12. LSU, 13. Oklahoma, 16. By the way, Oklahoma not in the preseason coaches poll for the first time in 19 years.
Hot seat.
Kansas State at 18. Yeah. Mateer better be.
Everybody talking about them. They dog horse for the Heisman and all that. He better
be that guguy. Kansas State at 18. Texas A&M. They were 20th. Texas A&M, interesting story. They were 7-1 and 5-0. And if they would have beaten Texas, they would have played for the SEC championship. They did not finish in the top 25. They lost 4 out of their last 5 games, Texas A&M. 21, Arizona, Kansas at 22, USC 23, NC State at 24, and Iowa at 25. 13 of the top 25 teams in the preseason poll last year finished unranked. So keep that in mind when the AP poll comes out. When we come back, you'll hear from the head coach, Brian Callahan, as we continue to broadcast live from Fozzy's Bar and Grill, 3HL 104.5 The Zone.
All right, Two Rivers Ford wants to tell you about zero. That's right, zero as in zero money down, zero payment for 90 days, 0% financing for 48 months on most models. Oh, and zero on regularly scheduled maintenance because Two Rivers Ford is throwing in a 2-year complimentary maintenance plan. It's the Zero Summer Sales event happening right now at Two Rivers Ford. And at Two Rivers Ford, their salespeople don't work on commission, which means there is zero pressure when you're shopping for a vehicle. At Two Rivers Ford, you'll get zero surprises because they're honest, they're transparent all the time. They're A+ members of the Better Business Bureau, and they have been family-owned, and they're the best since 1983. What you see is what you get at Two Rivers Ford, which is why they are the South's most trusted Ford dealer. Go ahead and get to Two Rivers Ford for the Zero Summer Sales event today. Sale ends September 2nd. Two Rivers Ford.
What's happening? Y'all, Big Slay here with MedicalHouseCalls.com. Healthcare designed for your life. 7 days a week is happening. Monday through Sunday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Sometimes you don't have a time frame or a timeline that you're like, you know what? I need to go see the doctor. Sometimes it just happens. Sometimes you just get sick. School's starting back. You know, germs get thrown around. This is when it comes in handy for you. At-home urgent care, mobile IV therapy, primary care. This is how it goes down. Anytime you need some health care, it's right there for you. When it comes to at-home urgent care, that offers expert medical care without waiting. Everything from sickness, infections, injuries, in-home labs, testing, and more. Get a full exam. You know your kids are going back to school. They want to get involved in sports. You should have been done, got your exam, but if you didn't, they can take care of that for you too. Mobile IV therapy for your athletes that's trying to get it back. Going in the gym, you need that recovery. You need that immune boosting, rapid rehydration. They got it all for you. All you got to do is call them 615-838-2375, 615-838-2375, medicalhousecalls.com.
John 104.5 The Zone, broadcasting live from Fozzy's Bar and Grill in Cool Springs. You need to check this place out. If you're in Spring Hill, there's a location out there as well. We will be here until 6 o'clock. The food was incredible.
Man, I'm thinking about getting something to go.
Oh, that's a good idea. Where'd our menu go? Ah, there we go. Thank you, Jeff.
Let me say this, though.
I might get some wings.
Wings, I'm telling you.
But I might eat them here and then go.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You got to eat wings hot.
Hey, no, you eat wings any kind. You can warm wings up. You can do anything with wings, yo.
I don't want to warm wings up.
And I'm a warm winger upper. If you play around long enough.
What do you warm them up in?
Anything.
Microwave?
Microwave, oven,
put them over a
air
fire?
fryer, anything. When you warm up, they going in my belly.
The air fryer is a game changer.
If they good,
for leftover wings.
They're getting 8. It ain't no, you know what I mean? Ah, man, I don't know what to do to warm these up. Man, watch me. Leave them laying around me.
You know what the air fryer really changed? Leftover French fries.
And pizza. Fries, seriously.
Oh, pizza, too. Pizza in an leftover pizza in an air fryer is really good.
Yeah, it's serious.
Leftover French fries? Seriously?
In the air fryer. In the air fryer?
In the air fryer. It changes the game completely.
I'm telling you, it's
because they're not
next level.
soggy. They actually crisp them back up.
They sure do. It's next level.
Babs, you got an air fryer?
Yeah.
Do you know how to use it?
No, I don't know how to use that thing. Why would I ever know how to use it?
You just turn it up to whatever temperature. It really don't matter. And then put like 10 minutes on.
Temperature to use?
It really don't matter. It'll cook it regardless.
He's going to get right.
Dude, Zep just got country on
Yeah,
us.
that cook regardless.
It really don't matter.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
Huh.
I love when we do that.
He started talking about the ferryman yesterday, and he went down a path.
The ferryman.
Yeah. What was the name?
Something you came up with,
Cameron?
Aldous Huxley. I don't know.
I don't tell you.
Green
I think I called
is
it
what it should have been.
That's what we said.
Well,
that's what we said
That's
at
what
first.
Slay said. That's what made me think of that.
Mm-hmm.
I did have a former NFL player mention Grim Reaper. But like Coach Mack said, the Turk, and that was the term I was looking for because that's what all the old heads say in that league, and that's what they say on the show Hard Knocks. Did y'all watch last night?
No, but I'm going back with watch tonight,
dude. I finished up the SEC thing, and I turned on Hard Knocks. I fell asleep like 10 minutes into it.
Really?
And forgot to go back to it today. So I will do that tonight.
Come on, girl.
You didn't watch it?
I sure didn't.
Come at me.
Just want to say, come on, you. That's all.
What, Kirby? What you got over there?
I got a bunch to catch up on. I got to catch up on the SEC. I got to catch up on quarterback. I haven't finished that yet.
Yeah, you also have 7,000 movies that you need to see that we require of you.
It's August.
Oh, you can forget about that.
We're done with movies. The movie list now has to wait till after football season.
Yeah, we'll catch you in May.
Yep.
Yeah,
we're done. We're done with it.
He's a done deal.
Don will never watch a movie
my girl's done.
until summer next year.
Not a single one.
Even in the background.
And I will not read a book either because I'm about to be reading game notes and
I'm reading
beat writers.
I'm reading Dave Grohl's book, the lead singer of the Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
So good.
What's the name of it?
Storyteller, maybe?
Huh.
I don't know.
Interesting. Okay.
I never know names of songs either.
That's oh,
Lord.
Boy.
They brought us a customized dessert dish that they don't normally serve here.
Come on.
So people are going to look at us like, how do I get that?
Pass this down. You can't.
It's like some sort of cake.
Oh,
didn't Christy
make
some
these? Kind of cake? It's a Butterfinger cake.
Didn't Christy make this? Oh,
yes, she did.
It's a Butterfinger cake. Oh my gosh, there's another one.
Yes, this right here, people.
Kirby's getting one too.
Say no to drugs.
Also,
because this is one.
Zeph will tell you that. Kirby also is eating his Philly cheesesteak with a knife and fork. What do you think about that, Slay?
I think it's
weird. It is not a Philly cheesesteak.
Oh,
it was
what
Italian
is it?
seasoned beef.
Oh, Italian beef. That's the Chicago angle here.
Yeah, it is really, really good, and the fries are outstanding. These are incredible fries.
Okay, thank you.
That looks dangerous.
Ross, let's hear from the head coach, Brian Callahan.
Oh, my God.
Let's
focus, Slay, focus.
I'll let Brian Callahan talk while you enjoy the Butterfinger cake. Cut number one, Ross. So they're in Tampa now. They're going to Atlanta next week. They're going to be on the road for the next 9 days. What does the head coach say about it?
Good morning. Really excited for today to get on the road, get a chance to go about 9 days on the road and go play against some other teams. Get some joint practices tomorrow at Tampa, get a chance to go to Atlanta. Really excited about the opportunity for our team to be on the road together. That's sort of the intent of the whole trip. Spend some time, get a chance to grow together, and then get to go play against some other teams. And one of the things that I'm really looking for is what do those teams say about us when we leave? You know, what do they say about how we play, the intensity we practice with? Those are all things that we get a chance to go make an imprint of what our team can be this year, and that's the starting point. Get a chance to go play against somebody else and show what we're all about and go compete, which would be really fun. And get a chance to do some things as a team on the road, some events together, things like that. It's something I'm really looking forward to. Can't wait.
How much will this help them to be on the road and kind of away from everything and just with each other over the last next 9 days?
Great help. A great help. Anytime you can get away where you limit the distractions of everyday life and you kind of have to zero in, you get teams away from their normal routine, and all of a sudden, like, you start to gravitate to people that you don't know, people that you have been cool with, welcoming other guys in, because all you're going to do is eat, rest, sit around, play cards or some joke. And then knowing that you're on the road is that me against the world mentality, and everybody takes it on, especially especially this group.
It's also a focus thing.
There you go.
Just like a perfect example is my football conference today, right? It's virtual. Well, it's Baby Bab's first day of school. I got dog barking at the front door.
Yeah.
I got, people coming over. Hey, this is for Baby Bab, whatever, Whereas when you're on the road, there's nothing else that you have to be doing or should be doing. You're on the road. You're there for an exact reason. And I understand that that's how the NFL should be.
Right.
As far as, during camp, you're focused, you're laser all in. But when you're at home, there's always something that's going to come up, whether it's a pet thing you got to deal with, a friend thing, a family thing, kids, the mailman, something breaks in that. There's always something. When you're on the road, there's absolutely nothing to do but bond with your teammates and work on football.
That's right.
You don't have to go take care of something else. You don't have to pick something up. You don't have to feed yourself.
Yep.
Like, you're on the road, and it is just strictly ball and teammates.
That's right.
And it makes a big difference. And they're doing it for 9 days. I mean, that's a long road trip.
I love that.
That's a long road trip.
I love it. That's like going in the mountains. When I was playing overseas, every time in Italy, we would always go to the mountains for 2 weeks. And it's just to get away, just to get that camaraderie, because you're at the training table together. Like, you don't know who you're going to learn. And those little bits of details of learning someone, when you get in that foxhole, man, you need to know. Like, and it may be a conversation that took place at lunch, like, make me look at you different. Like, all right, man, do this, all right, okay. Or if it is a guy that's kind of on his own, you find ways to reel him in. This is when the leaders step up. You know what I mean?
Ross, let's go to
I think you get confidence, too, in yourself around your teammates when you're a young guy.
Yep.
Well, and the trust factor, like y'all were talking about, I think is a big thing. Yep. Ross, let's go to cut 3. We were talking about this earlier about will there be some scraps going on? And Jeff made a good point. Like, it's just 1 day of team work together, joint practice. If there were 2, that second day would be feisty. I still think the first day, like the 1 day, will be feisty with some scraps. We put it at 2.5 over under number of skirmishes.
I thought we did 1.5.
1.5, I'm going over.
2, I'm going under. 1.5, I may go.
So
let's put it at 1.5 and
scuffle.
Oh, well.
Scuffles. Do you go over 1.5?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Well, I thought it was at 2.5, so I put a poll out.
Oh, okay.
And 62% of the votes are under 2.5.
Same.
If you put 1.5, I bet it would be like 80% over.
What did you label it?
I said over under on number of scuffles we will see at Titans-Bucs joint practice.
You were checking what word he used.
Yep.
Yeah.
I said scuffles.
Yeah.
And then I also put out another one that says, which Titans player do you think will start the first scuffle in joint practice? I put 3 options: Big Jeff, J.C. Latham, because those are the 2 players we mentioned, and then other. Big Jeff, wide margin, 84% of the votes.
Yeah, because somebody on their side may come at him. because he's going to be running his mouth.
We did get 2 comments for Jarvis Brownlee Jr., though.
Really?
I definitely think. Yeah.
2 people said Jarvis Brownlee Jr.
First of all, I can't stay away from this damn
I was going
cake.
to say, what's wrong with you, man?
This is crazy. I know Babson don't like the word, but it's so moist.
Why?
It's beyond moist. But
what's beyond moist?
Mm-hmm.
Kirby said wet.
Yeah, it's a good one, Kirby.
Yeah.
But this is what.
She's trying not to laugh into the mic, but the mic still caught it.
This is what I think, man. I'm telling y'all, man, this is just what I feel. Yes, Big Jeff going to be talking. I mean talking. But this is the first time Big Jeff stepped into the ring, and he's the, in a sense, lone veteran. Where you have to be the leader. If your leader is, and I ain't saying out of control, but if your leader is pushing the envelope and he knows where to pull back, the people, the young guys around him, I don't necessarily, if this is my first or second year, I don't necessarily know where the line is and when to pull back. But if I see my leader going, you damn well better believe I'm gone. I'm not going, I'm gone. So I need him to know that, hey man, you got to be cautious of what you do, because wherever you lead, the guy's going to follow. You got a really impressionable guy in Tavondre Sweat that's following you. This is the stage that you're going to set for him. I ain't telling him don't play it like a dog off the leash or none of that, but just beware of what you're doing, because when the game time roll around and these young guys out there, you trying to establish a culture like that, got to be careful.
So coaches don't want fighting in these sessions because they'll say it all the time. It wastes reps. It wastes time. Brian Callahan, cut number 3, Ross, talked about playing with an edge in Tampa.
Well, the league doesn't want, fights at joint practices. That's pretty clear. We have pretty straightforward rules in place, and I won't share those necessarily exactly what they are, but we shouldn't have any of those problems. I want guys to compete. You want to sort of live on that edge a bit, but at the end of the day, if it boils over to anything else, it's illegal. You can't do it in a game. You shouldn't do it in practice. I hope it's spirited. I hope it's competitive, but there's a line that you can't cross. And I think both me and Coach Bowles and their team are all on the same page as we're trying to get together, get some great work, and not have anything silly happen in the process.
Now let me say this too, y'all.
Are there new rules in place?
I don't know, but that's another part.
That's what he made it sound like.
I don't know. It might be fines in place too that we ain't gonna speak about.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Right.
he was definitely talking about that part of it. Yep. That's a good point.
This is the other thing too. Hey man, this is a physical sport. Don't put your hands nowhere above my neck after the whistle. Now this is for Big Jeff and everybody else. Like all the smacks in the head and all that. Like, hey man, now I gotta, as a human out here, I gotta defend myself. Now I ain't trying to go across the ledge, but all that get stole on, turn the other cheek. Now I didn't start this.
I like that we have your perspective on this.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm defending myself.
Guys.
I'm just saying. I ain't starting
I
it.
just feel like you would be the guy that would be in a fight or a scuffle at a joint practice.
Guess what, though,
That would
Babs?
be Ron Slay.
This is what, and it would be. I'm just saying it's different when you have to step in that leadership role. I've had to step in that role and look around and be like, damn, there's some young dudes around me, man. Like, like these dudes gonna go off the handle, and then it ain't no pulling them back.
Nice
and they're
stuff.
looking to you.
Yeah, and
to see how you act.
You the vet.
Yeah.
You the vet.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's why you gotta have them veterans. That's why them veterans are so important out there, man. He is the one that's stepping in that role with this young group now.
Brian Callahan, cut number 4, Ross. Brian Callahan talking about how he is looking forward to the defense being challenged in Tampa.
I think it's great. We get a chance to go against 2, I think, really talented offensive teams. When you look at their roster and their talent, and Tampa Bay was a playoff team last year. They won 10 games. They've done a really good job. So to go against Baker and that skill group they have there, which is incredibly talented, it's a good offensive line. It's going to be a great test for us, and that's why I look forward to these joint practices. Is you get to measure against somebody else, and you get to see how you respond against different competition in a different color jersey. Really excited about that, but certainly a stiff test for the defense, because that's a good operation there on offense.
So Baker Mayfield had a hand contusion, and he was day-to-day, but he is back. So I was hoping he would get back so the defense would get a look at him, like a legit thrower of the football.
Yeah.
Because Kyle Trask is the second quarterback in Tampa, and he's only completed 4 passes in his NFL career. So I'm glad they get a look at Baker at least a little bit.
I'm cool with that. I need him in. I need them to see what that looks like.
What, Teddy Bridgewater isn't a good...
I mean...
he's supposedly third because their third guy got hurt, and that's why they signed him. I looked it up yesterday. Let me see. Tampa Bay quarterback room is something. Kyle Trask was a really good college football player, but he's been there since 2021. He is 4 of 11 in his career. Michael Pratt from Tulane, 7th-round pick in 2024. He's the guy that's on the shelf, and that's why they called Teddy Bridgewater. They also, Dawn, have Connor Bazelak. Remember him from Missouri?
Yes,
SEC co-freshman of the year.
Didn't he go off on Tennessee one year?
I think he did, actually.
Yes, I think he did.
Slay, did he?
Big cool. I don't know. Nobody knows.
I think he did.
Nobody really knows. Michael Pratt, but is that...
Nobody really knows.
Is that Tyjae Spears' boy?
Yes, Tulane
That's what I was
quarterback.
thinking.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yep.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
The old Tulane
So
quarterback.
Bazelak played at Missouri. He was the SEC co-freshman of the year in 2020 in the COVID year. Then he went to Indiana. Then he went to Bowling Green. And that's what Slay brought up a great question. What do you think about this, Babs? Where do these guys go for homecoming? Like down the road?
I don't know. Who went to Bowling Green?
Yeah. Bazelak.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Was that what was that? 3 years ago? That was Bowling Green was his last stop.
Stop.
Yeah, Bowling Green.
That's when they was running that no huddle. When they went in that no huddle offense at on Rocky Top. They played UT or no?
Oh,
you remember that?
Yes.
They came out there with that funny defense.
I don't know if that was him though.
Oh, okay,
he might have been gone.
Okay.
All right.
I looked it up. Connor Bazelak had played Tennessee 2 times in his career. He threw 0 touchdowns and 3 interceptions in both games.
The whole time. Okay.
He threw 6 total interceptions.
Maybe
three total interceptions over 2 games.
So maybe
almost
he played
400
really
yards.
bad. I couldn't remember.
500 yards.
I worked his very first start, I think, for Missouri at Tennessee. Which I'm like, I'm sorry, your first start in the SEC, you don't want to be at Tennessee, even with a Jeremy Pruitt coach team.
Yeah, well, I don't know, Babs.
Might be with that.
Yeah,
that might be the time to do it.
That game in 2020.
That crowd still showed up.
At Tennessee, he was 13 of 21, 218 yards, no touchdowns, and an interception.
That's the one I worked.
Did they win or did Tennessee win?
No, Tennessee won 35-12.
Yeah, we get them out of there.
His second start against Tennessee, they lost 62-24.
Yeah, we was done playing around with him.
He had 322 yards, 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
Bazelak.
Yeah, cute Bazelak. Cute little output by you, brother.
Anyway, moving on. Why are we talking about Connor Bazelak?
The 4th string quarterback at Tampa.
God, can we please get some damn football games?
All right, when we come back, 3HL bingo card. Yeah, you got an applause for that. 3HL bingo card, and we'll wrap it here from Fozzy's Bar and Grill in Cool Springs. Y'all need to check it out if you can't get by here today. We'll be right back. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. Want to tell you about United Structural Systems, a foundation repair and waterproofing company right here in Middle Tennessee that has served the Middle Tennessee area since 1994. They do foundation repair, they do waterproofing, whatever issues you might have, these are your guys. When USS comes out to your house, you're getting problem solvers who provide peace of mind to their customers, the homeowner. You're not getting someone who is worried about meeting a sales quota or upselling the next big thing, but someone there to educate you and help you understand what's happening with your home. At USS, their only measure of success is how satisfied the homeowner is, not a closing ratio. This attitude and culture is the reason that they keep employees year after year, from project managers to customer service to production. Some have even been at USS more than 25 years. USSTN.com is the website. United Structural Systems. Homeowners trust USS, keeping homes dry and stable. We guarantee our best. Call USS 615-488-7855. That's 615-488-7855. USS serving Middle Tennessee, Southern Kentucky, and Western Kentucky. Online, USSTN.com.
All right, you know that life can change in an instant. A car wreck can throw everything off for you, your family, your job, your bills, your peace of mind, your mental health, all of it. And that is when you need to call our good friends at Bart Durham Injury Law, because they can help out. Marine veteran Blair Durham and his team have been fighting for folks here in Tennessee for years. I've known Blair forever. I've known Bart Durham Injury Law forever. They're local. They're the absolute best, and they will take care of you. Make sure insurance companies pay up with no upfront costs, no waiting around. Just real people making sure that you get what you deserve. So if you've been injured, don't wait. Call BDIL at 615-242-9000. Easy number to remember. If you are involved in a car accident, you or anybody in your family, call BDIL, Bart Durham Injury Law. Blair Durham and his team will take care of you. 615-242-9000. They are here 24/7 and ready to fight for you.
On 104.5 The Zone, our thanks to the great people at Fozzy's Bar and Grill. Great new location here in Cool Springs. You need to check it out. Hang on, Bob.
Get Taylor then.
We've had a great time, and we appreciate Kevin and all the great people at Spring Hill Heating and Cooling for helping put this broadcast on. This is a cool spot if you weren't able to get here. make sure you try it at some point. We're going to talk with one of the Spring Hill Heating and Cooling guys. We were going to talk with Tyler because he's the one that helped you with your mouse problem. Although he didn't know it was your mouse problem.
Nope.
Yeah.
Tyler did not know until. What we need to do is get Christy on because she's the one that made.
Man, Christy, that's what we need. Making that Butterfinger cake like that.
All right, Bob, try Christy. Let's get Christy.
Oh, no, we got the man. We got the man.
Taylor didn't want to do it.
We got the man, baby.
So Kevin is going to do it. Spring Hill Heating and Cooling. And, man, Fozzy's Bar and Grill. There's a location in.
Did PK change outfits?
Spring Hill. What?
Blanket.
Oh, blanket. Okay. Sorry, bro. I was trying to see what PK was doing. Like she changed outfits, but.
That's the baby. That's the 3-week-old baby.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were talking about Paul Kaharski.
No, the real PK over there. The one that wears the headband.
Oh, is she 3 weeks? How old?
No, like, got to be. Yeah, I was going to say.
The baby.
You ain't got to worry about that with her. No, she's going to be spoiled.
She's not going to drop that baby. I guarantee that.
Kevin joins us from Spring Hill Heating and Cooling. Kevin, thanks for having us, man, and for being a part of us being out here. We're so honored to be here, man.
Man, it's been a blast. I'm glad y'all are here. I mean, Fozzy's glad you're here.
Yes.
New place, man. Look at these TVs.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's phenomenal.
Look at this bar right here. I mean, where's a better place to watch a game?
I love how open it is.
This is low.
And it's so inviting to just, like, talk to the people next to you at the table. You know what I mean?
This is it.
If you want to.
Yeah.
Damn, Babs.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Babs ain't talking to nobody.
Yeah. She's still eating that cake over.
Hey, man.
I'm busy eating this cake. It's the best cake I've ever had in my life.
Chrissy made a Butterfinger cake. And Slade was like, Slade knew he couldn't eat the cake because he was trying to make points, but he couldn't not eat the cake. So he's eating the cake and making points.
Dog, that stuff right there, lock me in a little room and just feed that up under the door to me, because that right there is everything.
Like in prison?
Man, what? Why wouldn't she? That man, just leave me right there. Me and PK, I'll take care of PK. Just keep feeding me Butterfinger cake. I'm telling you, that boy, ooh-wee, that's some good cake, man. I might need to put that on somebody's menu.
Well,
somebody's stove.
Kevin, we appreciate everything you guys do for 104.5 The Zone, and I know you appreciate our listeners for supporting your family business, because that's what it is.
Absolutely. We appreciate y'all. Appreciate everything you do for us.
Kevin, who's spoiling PK more, you or Chrissy?
Well, you know.
Her hand went up immediately.
It's just begun, so.
It's a marathon.
It's early.
I love it.
It's not a race.
Yeah, it's not a race.
I do want to know this real quick. Did Tyler call you after
Well, I told him he was going to be online and on air, and he said, I think he just got hung up in traffic.
Okay. I didn't know, though, if I did get a text from Kevin after Tyler came over and fixed our air unit and dealt with the mouse, and he was like, yo, we're not a pest control company. You know that, right? I'm like, well, guess what? You were today.
But, I mean, like, when you're dealing with HVAC units, you're going to run into all kinds of weird things in attics, man, because, like, Dawn had been in her attic 5 years, you know, and that's not a...
No,
that's
12.
12 years. That's a consistent thing.
We run into mice, skunks, snakes.
Yeah.
You never know. It's always a challenge.
Yeah.
New day. You never know what's going to happen.
Well,
my air unit works now, though.
Y'all check out Spring Hill Heating and Cooling. Also, check out Fozzy's in Spring Hill, but also the new location here in Cool Springs.
That's right.
This is so cool, man, with that huge U-shaped bar, the upstairs where you know, a lot of places, if you're upstairs, you don't feel like you're a part of the atmosphere. You definitely get that here.
Definitely.
Right. So we appreciate you.
Thank y'all.
All right, there he is, Kevin. 3HL bingo card. We do it every day in the last segment. It's been, like, really busy here, so I've only had an opportunity to write down 3 things.
What you get, y'all?
Mid-ho. I don't even remember what that was, but that was her.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
That's what I was talking about, all the new neighborhoods in Nashville. Because I'm like,
that's right. Yeah.
Midtown, mid-bro, mid-ho, she said.
Yep.
I said midtown, mid-ho, mid-bro, whatever, bro.
They brought a, whatever, bro. They brought a Sunkist-looking drink to Slay with an orange slice. And Slay took a sip of it. I was, like, reading something. Slay took a sip of it. Dawn lost it because of your reaction.
Yeah. I saw his face.
And Dawn goes, it's not a Sunkist, is it?
No, it's a Vol juice. Vol juice, I think.
I think it's Gatorade and Tito's.
Yeah, it's a bad boy.
It's a bad boy.
I'm a winger leftover-er.
Yeah, leftover, wing it up, wing it out, do it all.
Air fryer,
microwave, oven. You can't miss me, y'all.
Not at all.
No, I'm a warm winger upper.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
Good job, Zelf.
Thank you for correcting the
that would
bingo
be our
card.
listener.
Way to produce it, Zelf.
Somebody asked for our thoughts on the Chicago Bears, and we could do that maybe tomorrow or Friday.
I think it's a disaster right now, and it's hilarious. So I have a bet with a Chicago fan.
Do you?
On Cam Ward or Caleb Williams, who has the best stats in 4 years?
Oh, I like that.
Okay.
I like my.
I like that. I like that.
feel
I like that
really
one too,
good
Babs.
about my odds.
You should.
All right, back at it tomorrow. Greg Cosell will join us. Also, Buck Rising live from Tampa after the practice session. We appreciate you guys, and certainly appreciate the fine people here at Fozzy's Bar and Grill and Spring Hill Heating and Cooling. We do thank you for including us in your day and in your lives. We do not take that for granted, nor do we take that lightly. Have a great night, y'all. Good night. God bless.
See ya.
Wouldn't want to be you unless you were getting a shout out to Fozzy's right there in Cool Springs, man, and Spring Hill Heating and Cooling, SpringHillAC.com.
For the last,
shout out PK
for the loud music.